There are creatures science refuses to recognize. But new technology makes us question what is real. If our eyes see it.
My name's Quirk Chungus.
If our cameras capture it.
On the fucking night radio.
Does it exist?
You jerk me off, I'll jerk you off.
To a realm where fact meets fiction. Science meets legend.
Oh my god, what the
Where
fuck?
nightmares come to life.
Oh my god, it's worse! Oh my god, it's so much worse!
Yeah, you the one that gave it to him.
I know, man. Dang, leave it alone. Oh! Oh, okay.
Then again! I'm fucking again! Not again!
I was rewatching it again, and just knowing that Silver actually got behind the scenes when it came to the Leo shit. Like Leo gave him a sneak peek of the doc, so he knew what the evidence was. And dude, he's still this fucking guy, bro. We're gonna be watching a 20-hour-long trauma dump video. I'm already like thoroughly into this. The next part is, what the fuck is the next part, man? The confrontation calls. Ooh.
Relationship with Michael, whether my trauma is valid or
My
not,
trauma.
and to make defamation claims against me. End of.
Oh wait, I need to speed it up. I forgot this bitch talks slow as fuck.
So, where do we go on from here?
Work Charles.
Whilst working on a response, we decided we wanted answers. We compiled a list of individuals who engaged in the thread, and we drafted up questions and final thoughts for these people. Out of the 19 individuals, we decided to confront 7. There are several reasons as to why. For one, some individuals are near impossible to get into contact with.
Who? Oh fuck. Who? Blazing Hope, Keyblade, Avi and Yoon. Wait, so Tippy showed up? Or no? Tippy showed up, I think? Unless, is Blazing Hope Tippy? No, yeah, Blazing Hope is Tippy. Okay.
Others are, quite frankly, a lost cause we know they aren't sorry given their past behavior, or we just didn't see a reason.
You're not sorry! God, this smarmy fuck. Every time, like, these people aren't sorry. These people aren't sorry. Fuck you.
To confront them given their minimal interaction in the thread. And finally, anyone who is a predator of sorts. Yeah, we don't need answers from them.
Wait, why not? Wait, why not? You've done nothing but like hold these people up, be like, look, these people are bad and abusive. Like they would bring up like people like George. I don't know why George has a fucking segment in this fucking shit, considering he barely said fucking anything. They literally just did that to be like, look, also some of the people that didn't like us were child predators. So I guess look who's siding with the child predators, like in this thread or some fucking shit. Like, you know for a fact they did that. There was like no point in including fucking George. Stupid. But they absolutely could have. Well, Doodletones would have never agreed to it. Maybe Soul Livy would. I don't know. Raven Pines. I don't know who the fuck that is. George has fled to Mexico.
Their actions have spoken for themselves.
So, who were the 7 people we decided to confront? Well, it's probably obvious by now.
These
but
people
I'll
are
list them
worse,
up.
therefore they're bad. Yeah.
The people we wanted to confront were Azoth 101, Slayer, Sarades, Jace, Scarlet, Musha, and finally, Donnie. Out of the 7 people we reached out to, only 4 agreed to a confrontation call. And you may have noticed the people who caused the most harm declined.
Wait, so then what the fuck is this other video? Wait, so this section is called confrontation calls. Then what the fuck is the other 4-hour video? What is this? The confrontation. What the fuck? Okay.
And we're gonna talk about that.
Just as a quick explainer, the confrontation calls alongside any comments or thoughts we had afterwards will be in a separate video because... Jesus!
Wait, what? Wait, what?
As a quick explainer, the confrontation calls alongside any comments or thoughts we had afterwards will be in a separate video because...
I'm so fucking confused.
Jesus Christ! We were not expecting this video to be as long as it already is. If
this video is only as long as it is because you're fucking terrible at writing. That's why it's long. Because neither of you have... First of all, both of you, Silver and fucking Deed, contradict each other multiple times. So there's like no fucking coordination going along, and it's just constant like reiteration and repeating of the same fucking dialogue tree over and over and over and over again, right? Like that's why this video is 20 hours long and not like 1 hour long.
If you wish to listen to these calls, we highly suggest you finish the video all the way through before hopping off. The reason we are talking extensively about the people who declined is because not only do we have a few words for them, but the way they went about declining the calls were batshit cowardly, and their piss-ass responses need to be...
I love it when these people, both Deed and Silver, are calling these fucking people cowardly. It's like, okay, who's running now, bitch? Who's running now? You privated all your fucking shit. You deleted all your fucking YouTube videos. Who's running now, bitch?
known because it proves that they aren't sorry for jack and shit. Scarlet.
Yeah, I'm glad we know that running means that you don't fucking. I'm sorry. What was that specific verbiage?
Piss-ass responses need to be known because it proves that they aren't sorry for jack and shit.
Okay, so they ran because they aren't sorry for jack and shit. Okay, good to know. Good to know that that's why you're fucking running.
Scarlet, otaku. So I had attempted to reach Scarlet both on Twitter and on Discord. I was met with silence on both ends, which I can't say I was terribly
It's 20
surprised.
hours collectively. It's split between 3 videos, but they're basically all supposed to be treated as one.
Right? How do we know she declined? She blocked me on Discord shortly after I sent the message. Glad to know I wasn't worth reaching out to when you perceived me as an alleged victim, but also today when I just wanted fucking answers and accountability from you, Scarlet. If Scarlet's response to Realm Wars, both the Chuli statements regarding Caden Monroe being a predator, and to
Wait, oh my god, you're fucking rambling. You're firing up. You're gish galloping, bro. That's a logical fallacy or whatever.
She blocked me on Discord shortly after I sent the message. Glad to know I wasn't worth reaching out to when you perceived me as an...
You clearly did it on behalf of Deed. Why would they entertain? Why would they entertain it?
Alleged victim, but also today when I just wanted fucking answers and accountability from you, Scarlet. If Scarlet's response to...
Also, keep in mind, they're doing this like 4 years after 4 years after that thread was made, just gossiping about them. Imagine getting hit up like 4 fucking years later. It's like, hey, we saw you in this shitter Discord server full of like 20 people gossiping about us. We need you to jump inside of a Discord call so we can confront you and hold you accountable. I would block you too. Motherfucker.
Realm Wars, both
Get
the
the
Chuli
fuck out
statements
of
regarding
here.
Caden Monroe being a predator, and to Realm Wars revealing that conversation...
Okay, so what the fuck is this shit? Scarlet Taku, and even then he hasn't come out with his statement yet. The way Mr. A worded it, it was as if I was. Mr. A can be impulsive. Who the fuck is Mr. A? Avi? Or not Avi? Fucking Caden? Can be impulsive, and even if the words Caden... Okay, no, they're different. Caden is an adult and is responsible for his own choices. I don't like how he's handled everything. Response, Caden, I mean. I agree. Can I say something confident? Of course. I don't trust Truly. Their evidence was not lacking. Okay, well, hold on. To be fair, there was the first video in regards to Caden, and she had referenced what was in that call. She didn't show the call because it's like it's a delicate call. It's her being sexually harassed by fucking Caden. So like I would understand why you wouldn't be so eager to just like throw that out there online and shit like that. But she had the means to prove it. You clearly didn't bother fucking asking. So what the fuck? Evidence is lacking without access to Ponder's old server. I can't verify. Ask! Did you try asking? How much you want to bet you didn't bother asking?
Caden Monroe being a predator, and to Realm Wars revealing that conversation truly has taught me anything. Being a predator.
What?
Response to Realm Wars, both the Chuli statements regarding Caden Monroe being a predator,
Okay.
and to...
Censored YouTube video? Why would you not censor the link? What is the... I'm not gonna type it out, dude. Yeah, that's the one. Are you kidding me? Realm? It's on the thumbnail. What else are you omitting from me? What? Nothing else? How can I trust you after this? What the fuck is this? Why did you censor this? You probably can. It doesn't change my... You actually shared my DMs. I asked you to keep what I was saying in confidence, and you can't... This... Okay. Common mistake in the commentary sphere is assuming anything you say in private will stay private. Okay? Common mistake. I asked you to keep what I was saying in confidence, and you caved to someone who would want me silenced. So you don't even know? You don't even know, and now they're sharing it. Chili doesn't want you silenced. She wanted to set the record straight, which is true. Bullshit. They have a narrative. I expressed a setting. Why would you be spurging out? Like, if you have a problem with Chuli's fucking video, like, would it fucking hurt you to be like, hey, I understand this is like a delicate issue, but I consider Caden a friend, and I would like to know the extent of how he sexually harassed you. Do you have a clip? Right? I won't share it or whatever the fuck. Do you have a clip? I as someone who's Caden's friend, I want to know the fucking context. You could have just done that. You could have just done that. Just don't be sus in private. Yeah. Well, I mean, he's giving his opinion or whatever the fuck, right? But it's like, don't ever assume if you're talking to a commentary shit or whatever. Don't assume what you're saying in private is gonna stay private. Bullshit. They have a narrative. I express a dissenting thought. You share the fact that he's spurging out. He probably had more of a malicious opinion maybe, and he just didn't say it with his chest. Because I would not be spurging out if all I was expressing skepticism. I would not be spurging out like this. Right? This seems like he wanted to like throw doubt into Chuli's story, and that was like the whole point. Not just skepticism, but he wanted people to doubt it or whatever. Maybe, I don't know. I'm reading too deep into it. Okay.
Realm Wars revealing that conversation truly has taught me anything. It's that Scarlet with Realm Wars revealing that conversation truly has taught.
Fuck off with this. Jesus Christ, this guy's fucking losing it. Blah 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 blah. Wine. Chili literally says in the video, you don't need to take responsibility for Caden. Okay, so she even gave him the benefit of the doubt. Okay, so why involving me? It makes no sense. I mean, is Scarlet friends with Caden? Is that why? I don't know. Because she saw you had a little information on what actually happened for you. Okay, so she was even good faith about it. So why the fuck, dude? Okay. Because you shared my thoughts. I'm done. I'm not involved with this. And I clearly cannot trust you. Fuck off.
Anything? It's that Scarlet with no responsibility if it dug, shoved, and buried her in a 4-foot grave for her.
Neither would you. Neither would you. Neither would you. You don't feel sorry enough for what you did during the George shit. You don't feel sorry enough, motherfucker.
Her 3-foot body and shallow, unfeeling heart. What's worse is that she was probably the person I was closest to out of everyone we had wanted to call. And at one point, I thought she might be the person most willing to change and understand us. Glad to know that she's more interested in acting her height than her age. Sorry, the short jokes are just really easy, truthfully. Just like apologizing. But Scarlett's not interested in hearing about how she fucked up or what she could do to make things better. You know,
apologizing is so easy. Why didn't your wife do it? Why didn't your wife do it? In this segment that was supposed to be dedicated to you, both of you admitting your fuck-ups, you gave, at the very least, limp-wristed, half-assed fucking apologies. You totally fucking speed ran. You totally, like, backwards long jump fucking, like, glitch speed ran your way past recognizing your fuck-ups with George, okay? But at least you fucking did it. Your wife, quite literally... What the fuck? Oh, okay. Your wife, quite literally... I got flashback. The flying tiger. That guy's a fucking weirdo. I don't even know what the fuck he was saying. I didn't even notice his messages. Your wife quite literally said she doesn't feel sorry for anything because nobody came up to her to tell her what she did wrong. And that more importantly, she did apologize to someone. She did apologize to someone. She apologized to herself and then she forgave herself. Dude, fuck off, man.
Would be the people she now hangs around. And I know who you hang around, Scarlet. You wanted a nightmare? This was the best way of going about it.
You wanted a nightmare? Okay, dang.
She's a coward. She thinks she can run away from all her past mistakes. But I assure you, Scarlet, that's
your
not going
nemesis,
to
little
happen.
bro? That's your Joker?
Your victims.
I don't even know who the fuck he is. I completely
happen.
forgot.
You privately defended and associated with child predators such as Tatum Monroe and George Raccoon.
Okay, and then you facilitated the sweeping for them. You facilitated the sweeping for them. Your husband even defended George. Your husband even defended George. And then apparently when he slowly realized George was actually a predator, even though he knew he was a predator the whole time, he still said nothing. So, yeah. Again, I'm going to point that out every fucking time.
You outed someone's CSA trauma behind their back for the malicious intent of painting them as xenophobic. You know what is xenophobic, Scarlet? Treating a country like it's heaven on earth and revolving your entire personality and livelihood around
they didn't do in the thread, they did not do that. They did not do that. They did not hail Japan as a fucking haven. You're putting words in their mouth.
Fetishized stereotype, such as weeaboos. We both know you're American, so why act like you're Asian?
You stereotype weeaboos in this fucking video. What do you mean? You said, like, I know weeaboos. They talk about Japan like it's heaven on earth, and these people are weeaboos. You did that too, motherfucker. Okay, it's not a wrong assumption, but still.
Child, when we know damn well you're a grown-ass woman. Oh, that's right. Things like children being sexualized isn't a big deal in your eyes. After all,
neither do you. Neither do you. Children getting groomed by child predators apparently isn't enough for you to have a fucking problem with it to call it out in your community.
Were willing to out a victim's trauma like they're a disgrace and associate with literal child predators. I
Love to
wonder how
assume
your
they're
audience,
worse, yeah.
or even the people you have collaborated with, would feel about this information. I wonder how they would feel knowing you see sexual harassment as beef, are willing to out victims' trauma behind their
It
back,
technically
and
is
mock,
beef.
weaponize it, and privately defend predators.
Wait, no.
Yes,
Oh,
I
the
would-
sexual. That's in reference to the obvious shit. It is the most pettiest fucking bullshit in the world. It's not sexual harassment. Yeah, it is beef. It's just beef.
Several different platforms such as Blue Sky,
You're
YouTube,
petulant.
Twitter, and Twitch, where people can potentially rage you and ask, "Why are you hiding? Why are you hiding?" you sick
Oh
pervert?"
my god, you're asking your fucking 2 fans to brigade Scarlet. Okay, yeah. Good luck with that, bro. Good luck with that,
Versus
dude.
behavior. Not that I would encourage that. God, no.
Not that I would
wouldn't condone
encourage that.
at all.
Wink, wink, nudge,
It's
nudge.
merely a hypothetical that people would demand answers from you and would want to warn your audience that you are undeserving of the platform you currently have. And so, in order to hurt you where it matters, they're
I
gonna hurt
wouldn't
you
kill
in
a
your viewership. They're
politician.
gonna hurt you through
Wink,
your views
wink,
by
nudge,
spreading awareness to
nudge.
people to ensure you never have a collaboration with people again. Because, quite frankly, who would want to collaborate with someone who condones sexual harassment, molestation, and predatory behavior towards children? Huh? Just an observation I'm making on my end. That's all. I'm not asking, not condoning, or expecting anything from this. No. Just an observation.
Rambling.
That's all.
Get on with the point. Stop
El
yapping,
Musha
bitch.
Gunpla, formerly Akraloth2160. So I was not able to message Musha directly. Would you believe it? Someone who's good at running managed to keep himself good at hiding from those who wish to hold him accountable. I reached out to him through a third party who will go unnamed, though I will point out they are a fucking trooper, given they are also how I got in touch with another person who we were able to have a call with. Musha, unlike Scarlet, did actually respond.
I'm honestly unsure what to say. I've already done what I can in regards to the awful things I've said about people in the past. I've separated myself from the groups that encouraged such instincts in me, and have since been persistently staying away from getting involved in any kind of drama for my own sake, if nobody else's. I don't know if I can do a call, partly due to time zones and my own scheduling making things much harder, and partly because I don't like the idea of the call being recorded, and partly because the last one I was in set my mental health back by about half a decade.
Okay,
However,
dude.
if there are apologies
Yeah,
that people want
dude.
from me, and amendments I should
the
make to
fuck
things I
ever.
suspect are involved, like the radar, I am willing to do so. I'm even fine with drafting up a public statement and running it by people.
Needless to say, both Dean and I found this response to be shit. See, we need to clarify, and we did clarify to all parties, that the main thing we wanted from people, of course, was answers. Did we also want accountability in action?
I want answers too. Why did you both run? Why are you both running? Why have both of you fucking disappeared? Why? I want answers too. Weird how I'm never gonna get it.
Yes, granted it be sincere, but most importantly, we wanted answers. Musha's time zone issue is bullshit. Both me and Deed could have accommodated for that.
What do you mean? Is bullshit? He's a Euroid. He's a Euroid, okay? He's like 6 hours ahead of you. What do you it's hard to, like, we could have accommodated. I'm sure Deed could. I don't know if that bitch is fucking employed. She probably has all the time in the fucking world, clearly. Editing this 20-hour-long fucking video.
You'll notice the one voicing Musha in this video is also British. Crazy! But it's him claiming that the last call, which was a courthouse call,
Because he
set
probably
his
doesn't
mental
have a
health back.
life either.
I encourage the audience to go back to Musha's chapter in this video and then come back here and tell me if that's something you find acceptable. I voiced my dissatisfaction to the comment. Musha, to say that I'm disgusted by this response is an understatement.
Oh my
This is not drama.
fucking God.
I have read every single word that you have posted in the
It
thread about me
is
and
drama,
Deed.
and you're
I've-
taught this whole video is about a gossip thread. This whole entire video is about a fucking gossip thread. Yes, it is drama, you fucking queer.
Read about
God.
you calling her a fascist. Read about you calling her abusive. Read about you calling me stupid for falling for abuse
Holy
again.
fuck.
And I do not stand for what you are doing right now. To see you act like your mental health should take priority when my wife is still trying to heal
Queer,
mentally for the damage that
derogatory,
you
and then
spearheaded more
derogatory
than
subs.
anyone else is astonishing. Especially when I have seen how kindly you were treated in the courthouse call. I know you're aware of what real damage is. You have caused
Real
it.
damage.
Deed is not just another person that you stubbed the toes of. She is someone you have deeply psychologically scarred by outing her trauma, removing her
Psychologically
anonymity within the Cloud
scarred,
Palace,
bro.
and having the gall to tell me on a public social media platform to break up with her, all while calling her abusive. I cannot force you into a confrontation call, but I will make
is
it
abusive. She quite literally admitted to beating you, Silver. She admitted to beating you. She is abusive. Don't he's not fucking watching this, but like in the literal like fucking 0.001% chance he is. Her having a BPD fucking crash out is not actually an excuse for her to beat you, actually. So stop being a cucked loser and fucking defend yourself, okay? Sign the divorce papers. Do yourself the favor and sign the divorce papers, dude.
very known that you refused us, and I will make certain that sticks. To which the third party thankfully delivered. Musha responded back thusly.
I only want to say I'm
Do
sorry.
I like gay men
Musha,
kissing? Yes.
you're a fucking coward, a snake, and the most notable thing you've done in your presence online is defend a nonce. Hope you're happy with that. You called my wife a fascist, implied her—
You admitted to defending George, though. That's the thing about you. When Doodletones made her video, you were right there. You were right there, co-signing everything. And you know what? I'm so fucking curious. I hate to do this. I almost want to ask. I don't want to involve Ren. See here, I mean, I might as well say it out loud. I don't want to involve Ren because I know Ren is like compromised, but not like in the bad sense, in the way that, you know, he can't help because he's known Deed and Silver for a long time, and you know, but I simply just want to know, in the Cloud Palace, I don't have access to the Cloud Palace. In the Cloud Palace, what the fuck did Silver say when Doodletones released a video? What was he saying? What was he saying in the Cloud Palace at the time? Because he's saying that he said some nasty fucking things and that he was led astray by Susie. I want to know what the fuck he was saying. I want to know, right? Because something tells me that he was totally 100% lock in step with Susie, and it makes him a bigger fucking scumbag knowing that he knew it was bullshit the whole fucking time because Leo had showed him the evidence before Susie's video. Even before Susie ever said anything about this fucking shit. He got a preview of it.
trauma is invalid, practically deserved, and to hear you say you need to prioritize your own mental
Shadic?
health when you have severely damaged deeds? Well, I would have figured the Were-Heaton would have died by now. At least she could fucking draw. I want you to know something. I want you to really understand something. Because your behavior towards
Complimenting
how you
Heaton,
responded
L.
to Rachel being outed as a predator,
L.
how you were going out of your
That's an
way
L.
to make sure everyone knew Rachel was a predator, that if anyone was going to hang around her, they would know, I found that really inspiring. That is how I'm going to treat you now. Until you face me, until you face Deed, and when you talk to her, you are going to call her by name. You are going to name her Deed until your fucking throat bleeds. I am going to make sure everyone knows what you did. The things you
He unlisted the video, just to be clear. He's gonna make sure everybody knew. Gets lightly criticized, dies.
said, the things you've done.
Gets
You do not
criticized,
get
fucking dies,
to
implodes.
pull this shit. You do not get to act like mental health is something that's important to you. Unless it's your own. Really. You have not changed.
I wonder what benefit Doodle would have gotten from defending George in the first place. It's quite literally just entirely selfish. It's that she's known George since the start of her creating commentary videos. She started making commentaries at the start of 2016. From that jump, she was friends with George. The only fucking reason why she ever did that shit was just because she was friends with George and she didn't like the way the community cut him off. That's why. That was the whole fucking reason. Entirely selfish. Entirely selfish.
Pisses me off.
Drama, huh? Creating a smear campaign and accusing someone of vile things such as abuse, kidnapping, fascism, etc. is just drama to you, Musha. Alright.
I would
You're
not
gonna
be
be so
shocked that George gave her money, probably.
serious about this, and I'll do the same in my response to this dog water of a reply.
But again, my headcanon is that they ERP'd and she's like emotionally attached to him. So that's why.
I feel really dumb again with regards to awful things I've said about people in the past.
Uh-oh. Looks like this person has been infected with shit idiot brain fungus.
Oh, have you now? Because I got several people who, including myself, would say, fuck no you haven't. Tell me, Misha, why does Courthouse get a call with you, but we don't? Oh, that's right. Maybe it's because you actively lied in your Courthouse call and thought no one would—
What was that in relation to? What was the Courthouse call with Musha in relation to? Because something tells me it was probably significantly more serious than him gossiping about you in a fucking shitty little fucking retarded thread in the clubhouse. It's probably that. It's probably that. That's probably why he got a Courthouse call, because it was a lot more serious. So, yeah. Yeah.
notice. But I did. You want to know why? That question you got asked about the Ray comparison game? That was my question, Moshe. You failed, and showed that you were willing to hide what you actively did to me. Last I checked, all the posts you made about me are still up. The MTC doc is still available.
Good.
The update on me in the Rachel document is still there, even after Courthouse called your ass out. And, oh right, that stink piece that is the Ray Kohai doc is still up to date by you. Which, given that none of this stuff has been deleted or removed, tells me you still stand by everything you have done to us. You haven't done jack and shit to make up for your past mistakes, except piss yourself, and all that does is make you look pathetic.
Oh my
and
god, moral grandstand some more, why don't ya? That's all you're fucking good for, you useless
I separated
fuck.
myself from the groups that encourage such instincts in me, and have since persistently staying away from getting involved in any kind of drama for my own sake, if nobody else's.
I will douse you in gasoline and ignite it into a fiery, sacrificial display of immolation for my own satisfaction, you stupid, idiotically Berman.
Okay, not only is that egregiously wrong, you actively chose to get involved. In fact, you chose to make that update on me in the raid doc. You chose to make Twitter thread after Twitter thread about me.
I think it was covering the George, big question mark.
You chose to involve yourself.
I mean, I kind of figured, because, you know, considering how fucked everything that happened inside, like, the fucking Cloud Palace and, like, other, like, similar SEC spaces, it's like, it's most definitely, like, way more fucking serious than this petty shit. That's why.
In serious accusations, just like you chose to be the sole author for the raid doc. Just like you chose to defend a child groomer such as George. Quit acting
after this
like
no
the
lifing
SEC
the Tyga vid on Aiden Slaw.
Like they were some kind of devil on your shoulder. You did this
Tyga vid.
all at
Because
your
I don't know if you saw in the Discord, I finally found the Gilk thread. Or the Gilk doc. Dude, the shit in that document is actually so fucking disgusting. Holy fuck.
own accord, Musha. You know what? Fuck it.
It's
I'll just quote a small segment
nasty.
for my final words to you that I had planned. In your courthouse call, you claimed you were surrounded by bad influences, but I regret to inform you that your mirror is quite dusty because you refuse to face your own reflection and realize that you are, in fact, the bad influence that infested the SEC.
Only Musha. It was only Musha, not the literal fucking child predators. No. It was Musha. Musha is patient zero. Yeah. Because of your petty little fucking shit between him.
You posed to me that should have been directed at yourself. How does it feel to be part of the problem? In your courthouse call, you stated your intent was to never do any heinous shit again, yet there you were, actively lying about the heinous shit you had done to me, acting oblivious regarding the Rachel comparison.
Me!
Musha, if you truly wish to never repeat history,
about me.
then do myself and all the other victims you have affected a favor, and log off, never returning to the internet. And I still stand by this. You need to delete your fucking social media, because you are—
Like, Musha swept for actual fucking child predators like George, right? They are right about that. He did do that, seemingly. The emphasis on, like, how it affects you, what Musha did to you, how is it, like, it's just ridiculous, man.
An actual danger to any community you choose to join. Because I have no doubt in my mind, Musha, that you were always like this. The SEC didn't make you this way. You were always this way. You are a wolf in sheep's clothing who takes advantage of the vulnerable and act like you care for victims.
So the crop version,
victims need to stay the fuck away from.
The full image is worse. The full image is worse.
That any community you attempt to join will be aware of your past behavior and why your YouTube channel, your Blue Sky, your Twitter, your Tumblr, everything needs to fucking go. I will personally fly out to England to beat your keyboard over
You
your
won't
head.
do shit.
I don't see you talking to abuse victims anymore, or act like a
You'll
good
get
Samaritan
cardiac
by
arrest
reposting
from
more awareness
walking
posts on Rachel
fucking
or any other abuser you
too
actively
much
allowed to get
before
away
you
with their
fucking
heinous
lay a hand
acts.
on it, bro.
Get the fuck out.
I don't know if I can do a call, partly due to time zones and my own scheduling making things much harder, partly because I don't like the idea of a call being recorded.
You a bitch. You know why you a bitch? Because I said so. You just a bitchy bitch. You
Whoa,
a bitch,
digital
bitch, bitch. You a bitch, bitch,
blackface.
bitch. I go to McDonald's and get a McBitch because you a bitch. Bitch.
And partly because the last one I was in set my mental health back by about half a decade.
Whoa, okay, so whoa. We're mocking people. We're mocking people for having anxiety attacks and having fucking trauma responses and having their mental health set back. Oh, that's really fucking rich of you to fucking say, Deed. Okay. Meanwhile, Deed's mental health, dude, it's always, oh my god, it's always a fucking trauma Olympic with this fucking bitch. She's like, my mental health is worse, actually, so you can't complain about it. Dude, oh my god.
5 years, by the way. You know, like the 5 years Misha spent stalking, harassing, and overall doing everything he could in his power to ruin my life and cause severe mental anguish towards me. Wonder why I chose that exact number. However, if there are apologies that people want from me and amendments I should make to things I suspect are involved, like the raid doc, I am willing to do so.
That's very interesting. We're gonna
Oh my
have to
God,
come over to your house and kill you.
Do we need a fucking meme clip for every single fucking thing, every sentence? Do we need that?
Oh, you think it's just about the Rachel doc, Musha? You think this is just about that? Okay.
What else would it? That's your biggest grievance with him. That is the biggest fucking grievance with him. You like flippantly like hand wave. Oh yeah, he also kind of defended, you know, George Raccoon or whatever. But hey, he called me out in the Ray doc.
I see how it is. All right, no, I get it.
Is that not a wrong assumption?
I'm nothing. I'm still nothing to you. aren't I?
Yes.
As I may remind the audience.
Why would you mean that fucking much to him? He made the raid doc. You reached out to him to insert yourself into this fucking dumb shit. Okay. He later found out you were an insufferable prick and retardedly decided to have like a giant paragraph. I skimmed the fucking raid doc. Someone sent me a fucking copy. I think it's Stickman or something like that. Giant ass fucking paragraph calling out, just completely just unneeded for a document that's supposed to be calling out a dangerous person in the fucking community. Don't get me wrong. Okay. And then he just let it rest there and he gossiped a little bit in the fucking thread. That's it. Why the fuck would he, why would you mean anything more than that? What? I'm sure they and KP would get along for 1,000 fucking percent. Actually, no, they would be like territorially competing for the biggest fucking victimhood. That's what they would do, actually. No, they would not get along. Imagine the hours this video took. I honestly, I don't even think this video is so low effort. I don't think it actually took that long. I think it took longer to render this fucking shit than the amount of time they put actually into this fucking shit.
For a quick second, Musha is the same person who called me a nobody. Musha is the same person who said that he was
You
going to
are!
listen me, and he proceeded to
You're
do
a glub
exactly that.
shitter.
And this proves it. I'm still nothing to him. I'm not a person in his eyes.
You have like 200 subs on your main channel. You're a complete fucking shitter. Yes.
And I don't know if you know this, but you can't hurt nothing. Nothing is nothing. And so to Musha,
okay,
dude, yeah. Drama to the public to weaponize it. He didn't actively rev himself up to purposefully trigger a PTSD survivor. He didn't accuse someone of fascism. He didn't backseat diagnose someone with narcissism or sociopathy. He didn't spend an entire paragraph labeling someone just as awful as Rachel. He didn't do any of that. That didn't happen. Because that person doesn't exist in his eyes. You can't hurt nothing. Because I'm nothing. Musha doesn't care what he did to me. Because I'm nothing to him. I'm not a person to him. So what is there to apologize for? What is there for him to atone for? Hey Musha, are the victims of Rachel nothing to you as well? What about the victims of George Raccoon, huh? Are they nothing to you as well? Do they mean nothing for the pain that you have severely caused?
I mean, I don't, this Musha guy sounds like a fucking complete shithead. I don't doubt he fucking doesn't care about anything other than himself. So, I mean, like, yeah, sure.
To them? Let me ask you this, Musha. Does Chris Taylor mean nothing to you as well?
Why does this person keep getting mentioned? All they did was die. Like, I'm dead serious. All this person did was die. They were friends with some people in the community and they fucking died. And some people, like, mentioned them in their YouTube videos, like, and people got mad about it. Like, dude, what the fuck?
I wanted to know why in God's name you thought comparing someone losing a good pal to cancer is the same level as a man feeling regret for sexually harassing someone. I wanted to ask you that up front. I wanted to have a fucking conversation with you, adult to adult.
She's so humble.
I wanted to know what in God's name made you think all the shit that you said was perfectly rational, gun. Was perfectly fine to say. Because, you know, for as much as you acted like I was unstable, for as much as you treated me like I'm delusional, read the shit you fucking said, my guy.
You've admitted to being delusional in this video. You've admitted to it.
I wanted to call you out on your severe ableism towards those with mental health disorders. I wanted to call you out on how you demonize people with PTSD, all because of Rachel. I wanted to call you out on how you do not know how to handle abuse situations, given the dog shit document that is the Rachel document and the MTC response document. You don't know how to handle abuse cases, period.
Wait, oh no,
I wanted to call your ass out on so many things that the courthouse didn't call you out on. But I don't get to, because you're a fucking coward. You act all high and mighty, when in actuality, you are a piss-ass crying, shit-eating toddler who acts like they're in charge. Well, guess what? You're not. I called your segment Munchausen Heroism for a reason. Because that perfectly encapsulates who you are as a person.
Ooh.
I'll quote something once more from my final words towards you, Michelle.
Didn't that group also have Vivian and Ray? What group? Oh, with Moosh? I don't know. KP, Deed, or like Doran and Pertarvo? Yeah.
The comparison game is not my forte. Your words and actions speak for yourself, Musha. But the amount of projection I saw from you...
The comparison game is not my forte. She says comparing mutual flirting DMs to fucking children getting groomed. Yeah, okay.
I'm going to be blunt when I say this. The only difference between you and Rachel's actions is that I have yet to find evidence you're a sex pest grooming degenerate. Your shadow reflects that of a scampering rat, because if anyone is worthy of being compared to a rat, it's you.
Whoa.
You're not a hero, you ain't no savior, and you certainly
He's not Jewish, is he? You're not being anti-Semitic right now, are you?
You're cowardly, but most of all, you're someone who has never been told to shut the fuck up. The only thing you ever accurately described yourself as,
Would
Musha,
be Devil
is a
Silver's
pseudo-intellectual.
bonk would.
And now I can add to that Rachel comparison. Is at least Rachel admitted she was a piece of shit. Her apology was ass, don't get me wrong. She overlooked the criminal act she committed, but her apology was better drafted than anything you have said to atone for any of your past mistakes over the past decade. Fucking... I only want to say I'm sorry. You only want to say that, because there's nothing else to say. Because you know you fucked up. Well, you know what?
Do we need the fucking pause? The emotional, just cut it.
Clear to you, Musha. I don't want an apology. I don't want another piss-ass Google document or a social media post. No. All I want is fucking answers. That is the bare minimum you could do. But if you refuse to even do the bare fucking minimum...
It's about me.
Then I just want you to fucking listen. My last array of questions to you for the confrontation call was going to be me opening up as a means of providing a point to you, Musha. I was going to ask you how old was I when I first attempted to commit suicide. How old was I when I was raped?
What the fuck? Why? Yeah, but why though? What the fuck? Musha, how old was I when I got raped? Like, okay, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? What the fuck?
How many years overall did I deal with the cult I was coerced into? And I knew that you wouldn't know the answers.
Blueberry Bolty, yeah.
And that was to prove a fucking point.
Yeah, we don't need the lore drop.
And yet you took advantage of me. You took a hold of my life, my story, and outed it to the public so you can paint me as an unstable, abusive piece of shit who's no better than Rachel, a fucking sex pest degenerate, when you actively knew.
Why are you putting fucking words? He never he compared you to Rachel as far as both of you are fucking arrogant narcissists. So that is a fair comparison, actually.
This was a very touchy subject for me, because I am a literal survivor of it.
Literal survivor.
You can't face reality. You can't face the reality that you fucked up so badly.
Said the literal delusional bitch.
I was in such a bad mental state in 2022, Musha, and you fucking knew this. But even in 2025, I snapped. I snapped. And I attempted to end my life.
Jonker.
I have legitimate symptoms of PTSD because of the shit you wrote. I don't.
It's self-inflicted. You hyped yourself up into being like that way.
Irreversible damage to me. You had caused my partner to pin me down to the floor to stop me from trying to harm myself. Congratulations. Congratulations, Musha. You hurt me.
Why didn't he stop you from making this video? This is worse. This is like a worser form of self-harm. I want to hear that you're at least your scar is healed. Like everyone knows you're a fucking malicious, evil bitch now forever. Like, okay. Bro.
Proud. Because I don't understand. I don't understand why you did all this to me. What did I ever do to you? Nothing. That's the answer. Nothing.
So you were mean to his friends, actually, and in the SEC, that's tantamount to murder.
And be able to sleep at night after all the shit you did is by treating me like I'm nothing. Well, let me tell you something, Musha. This nothing is actually something, and that something is me kicking your fucking ass verbally or physically if I fucking gotta. You wanted me to be a problem, Musha? Fine, I'll be your problem. Block me all you want, run away all you want. I'm going to make your life an absolute hellfire. I will make those alleged setbacks to your mental health a reality. You want to know what a legitimate crash out is? You want to know what it's like to feel legitimately suicidal? I'll give you that feeling. I'll make you feel something.
Whoa! Hey now. Wait, hold on. She's not 30 yet. It's okay, guys. She'll learn empathy eventually.
Because clearly you haven't felt anything in the past 5 years. You're not untouchable, Musha. You're not invincible. You're not a fuck.
I love how we could like we won't make fun of people's appearances. We won't make fun of people in this video, but I would want Musha to fucking like want to kill himself actually. Like we won't be mean. We won't say slurs to this person. But they should kill themselves and die. Like okay.
Hero. You're a pathetic ass loser who thinks
go to the gym, dude. Yeah.
Just because he's an anonymous person on the internet.
Hit the gym, little bro.
You can't atone for anything you have done. There is no forgiveness. There are no amendments. There is no apology that will fix this. You fucked up. You have done irreversible damage.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
You want to make it up to everyone? Log the fuck off and go touch some grass. Or at the very least, feel something physical. Like
how about you? Take your own advice. You crazy fuck.
For once. Prove me wrong, Musha. Prove to me you're not a coward. Prove to me you're not a fucking loser. Prove it to me by deleting your socials and doing something meaningful with your life for once.
She says
for these
drinking
confrontation calls we have mediators, which I do want to take a moment to shout out and give our deepest gratitude towards. Thank you to Rin, Autumn Kohai, Nixie Mix, and Vulcan or Vulcanabox for helping out during this ordeal. We will always be grateful for that. And given that
thank you for allowing us to fucking gaslight you and to lie to you about the circumstances of this video and feed you a fucking poisoned narrative so you could like be on our side. Yeah.
these people were aware of said actions people like Musha had committed, they actually had a few choice
Instead of giving us the context and telling us the truth about what the fuck happened.
words to say themselves. So, here it is. And trust me, this shit's cinematic.
Musha.
Feel bad for
This is for you.
yeah.
You need to like get serious help because I think you have like a fucking sociopathic disorder from or whatever you're going on. You prioritize yourself over Deed because
Like again, I mean, take all this with a grain of salt because like again, like Rin, Autumn, like everyone else, they got fucking fed like a fucking narrative. Like they got God, what the fuck is it called? It's like when you intentionally well poison. Like they had the whole well poisoning or the well poison against them about these people. Like I don't doubt Musha is like a fucking shithead. But when it comes specifically to Deed's grievances, it's so fucking worthless. It is so entirely fucking worthless and over exaggerated. You know what's weird? You know what's so fucking weird? And I don't doubt this gets fucking brought up. Like, okay, so Deed's grievances stem from largely the Avi shit, right? Why wouldn't you ever reach out to Truly? I don't doubt this gets answered. Why would you not reach out to Truly? Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? Donnie exposed minors to a what the fuck? No, I know what a Serbian film is. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Holy shit.
Dave went through a lot more because
dude, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Whatever. And as for
I think I have a feeling. I mean, it's not to insult Rin or Autumn, or I think Safi was also involved. No, yeah, Safi was involved in this too. And there's some other person, their name escapes me. They were just mentioned earlier, but it just kind of just flew out of my fucking brain. Is that they're like, I want to say emotionally vulnerable, right? And to an extent, like, I mean, everyone who has trauma has some degree. I mean, everyone's some degree of emotionally vulnerable, right? When it comes to certain topics. But Truly is a lot more like laser focused when it comes to that stuff. You know, she'll get mad about shit, and that would be like motivation for her to like want to get the story right. That's why her videos, like, not to glaze, but like that's why her videos about her grievances with the SEC are so like good, because she makes a claim, shows the evidence, makes a claim, show the evidence, and it's like you could see that like her frustrations and her anger with the community and how it treated her is motivation for her to get it right. So I think Truly wasn't involved in this because they knew Truly would start poking holes and shit. But like, wait, you're wrong here. What the fuck are you talking about here? You're like totally fucking over exaggerating this shit, right? I have a feeling, anyways.
Fiend told me, fuck you.
Speculation.
I hate that you fucked off before you could even talk to your victims. But of course, since Avi's a groomer, Avi should stay fucking gone, and I hope he dies.
So this is Vulcan, or Vulcanabox. I am the one who's been voicing Musha during this entire video.
Hey, fuck off! You don't get to use that. You don't get to use that. You don't get to claim that sacred salamander name. Fuck you.
I'm also British.
This I don't know why we need this guy's opinion. You offer nothing. You're literally just a voice actor. You have no idea who any of these people are. You don't know the lore. You don't know the fucking history. What the fuck is the purpose? Why are you chiming in? Why are you chiming in? What? Who the fuck are you, actually? Who the fuck are you, motherfucker?
So, how about you just acknowledge when you've done something wrong? Or how about you acknowledge when you're making, leading, or falsifying statements? Or how about, Musha, you do the thing that not...
Why doesn't Deed do that? Why doesn't Deed do that? Why was the only person Deed was sorry to was herself in the apology section? Make that make sense.
So I reached out to Donnie on Discord, to which he accepted. Our messages went as follows. Hey Donnie, I'm reaching out to inform you that Deed and I are aware of the thread that was made on her within the Cloud Palace server, and we know you participated in it. The things that were said were egregious, wrong, but most of all, absolute lies for the purpose of hurting me and my partner.
They were not lies. They were not lies. I could have given you the benefit of the doubt that it might have been like, look, it seems like they're being entirely speculative. You know, there's really no basis to any of their claims. And then you just show evidence of it actually occurring that way. You just prove them right. They were not lies, you fucking retard.
To put it simply, we wish to schedule a day and time for us to talk via a Discord call. We do intend to record this call. Regardless if you agree to said call or not, a video will be coming out and your actions or words will be known to the public, but we have some questions for you and we want answers.
Cool blackmail?
I'm sorry for taking my time. I'm trying to figure out how to fully word myself. I do want to make things right, by you indeed, at the very least, because I participated in the thread. though I'm unsure what exact time would work for a call, because I've been
What the fuck is this ASMR shit?
I would like to point out that the message I sent was a template that we sent to several other people, so I want to make it clear. Donnie did not just participate in the thread, he started it. Would weekends work for you?
Maybe. I live with my parents again, and their schedule isn't the most consistent, and I wouldn't be able to do the call with them in the house as well. So it'd depend on if they're home in my sickness. If there's a weekend, I'm sure they aren't here until my stepfather's usual schedule of being home around 6 p.m. EST, and I'm not sick. I could let you know.
So the overall obstacle regarding calling Donnie has been established. It's him getting sick and his parents keeping a tight leash on him. I need to clarify, even at this point, I had no idea if he was telling the truth, but I had nothing to prove he's lying. If his parents are keeping a tight leash on him, good. Lord knows, he fucking needs to be kept off the internet. If you spend your time acting like a child, you get to be treated like a child. And children seldom have freedoms.
I might have to use text and call because in the times I've been confronted, I have an easier time.
Weird thing to point out.
We would prefer if you were vocal in call. You'll be given as much time as you need to word yourself. As we said, this call will be recorded as we have recorded every other confrontation we've had prior.
Is it okay if I text my answers and then try to read them out loud? And what would be the solution if my parents unexpectedly got home and call?
Yes, if your parents get home, we end the call and we pick it back up on another day.
All right. I can easily tell if they're coming home, by the way. My dog barks.
Yo, what the
I
fuck
put
is
this here to show we were
Nightlife
very
doing
willing
here,
to accommodate
bro?
Donnie and what he allegedly was dealing with. In the event he may have been telling the truth, we wanted to be sure that the call would happen at all because that's how badly we wanted answers. A later message I sent after allowing Donnie to just tell us when he'd be available is this. Deed and I also want you to know that the only reason we are effectively letting you control when this conversation happens is because that is how much we want answers. The hurt and trauma that you, yourself, has caused Deed is severe, and it's something I can only hope she will ever recover from. And that pain has passed on to me. She is upset with you, as am I. And whatever bridges were built, whatever friendships you had with either of us have been permanently destroyed with no possibility of mending or starting over. Through lies and misreadings of conversations with her I've personally read.
Save it for the confrontation call. Holy fuck, dude. This guy is so fucking trigger happy. He can't fucking help it. He's got to fucking unload everything he's got. Already, Jesus.
Started the thread in which people talked about my wife as if she was a monster. We deserve to know why.
She is a
We
monster.
deserve to know what she did to
She
deserve
drinks
this.
a lot of
Do not
Monster.
answer this here. Answer it in the call with your voice. This needed to be known, not just because Deed and I were hurt by Donnie, but because we were that wanting for answers. It was that important to us that we learn why the person who started the thread did.
Again, complete shitter gossip thread. Dude. They're acting like he raped their fucking dog or something. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Holy shit. Fucking get over it. Actually, get over it. Okay? There needs to be this trend, okay? And I know there's a lot of ACC, SEC people who are watching. They might be sensitive. If you have trauma, get the fuck over it. Get over it, okay? You do not need to be chained down to the fucking ground by your past trauma. You can get over it. You actually can get over it, okay? You know, and what I mean by getting over it, it's not like, obviously to some extent, depending on how severe the trauma is, there's going to be some effect. There's going to be some ripples. But some people talk like their trauma just dictates their day-to-day fucking life. I mean, just look at fucking Deed. Like, trauma trauma is like the fucking, like, the symbiote suit. Like, it fucking consumes her and she just becomes the trauma, dude. It's ridiculous, bro, how much like trauma has control over these fucking people's lives. You have to learn, go to therapy and learn how to get the fuck over it. Holy shit, dude.
You will notice we did not get those answers. For a while, I just didn't hear from Donnie. I shot him a few messages and
Yeah,
ultimately
you
sent a
cannot
deadline,
allow
agreed
yourself...
on by me and Deed.
It's not even about weakness. You can be weak. You can be weak. You can be like, this topic bothers me. I don't want to engage with it. That's fine. That's fine. But you being like this, the second the topic gets brought up, it's like, I'm having a panic attack. That should not be happening. That should not be happening. You should be strong enough, at least, to be able to know that, like, hey, I'm not comfortable with this topic. I'm going to disengage and not make a big deal about it, right? And I'm going to get the fuck over it. That's what your response should be, right? That's what I'm getting at.
Is there a possibility that we can do the call either this week or weekend? Thursday is definitely a no-go. Hey, checking again if we can possibly do the call this weekend. Please get back to me ASAP. Okay, just to set a deadline.
Yeah,
so you can figure out
exactly.
what they
It's so liberating to be like, I could put this down. I could put this down and I could just not care. Not caring is like one of the most liberating fucking feelings ever. Like, when something bothers you so deeply and you finally realize, like, I could just not fucking care. That is way more fucking liberating, way more fucking, like, satisfying than, like, constantly being tortured by shit that happened, like, fucking, like, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, right? And I say this as someone who, I have sexual fucking trauma as a kid, okay? Like, I am over it. I could talk about these topics and not have a fucking panic attack. You know, I used to not be like that. It used to, like, genuinely fucking bother me, and I used to fucking, like, unironically crash out sometimes. But it's like, dude, literally just go to therapy and learn how to fucking get the fuck over it and not let it fucking bother you. Holy shit.
Work best. We on our end need this call to happen before December 7th.
We need it
If that
to
doesn't work,
happen.
let me know.
We need the
It wasn't
closure.
until, as of the day of writing this, November 25th, that I would finally hear from Donnie. And it was a refusal to call.
Yeah.
I'm so deeply sorry. I don't have an easy way
Everyone
to fully
can use a
explain,
little bit of
but
apathy.
my family has already
you know?
stepped in and have made a few new rules that would make the call impossible.
Like, empathy is
And I can't
important,
do it
but also
without telling them
apathy.
either, because
I hate how poisoned that fucking word is. Apathy. Apathy. You're apathetic. It's good to be apathetic. It's good. It's good. Not apathetic all the time. Okay? It's bad to be apathetic all the time, just like it's bad to be sympathetic all the time or empathetic all the time. You can't constantly just feel sorry for things and feel sorry for yourself or perpetually not care about everything in your fucking life and just be like completely fucking detached from reality. Like, it's good to have a healthy balance of both.
My family members have ended up coming home early, and also them doing checkups on me and asking about my online life. I've mentioned before that they're more restrictive on who I can talk to online. I cannot do anything about the rules, and I still have to live with my parents. I'm sorry I can't give you more. My circumstances, however, don't subtract from the effect I had on you and your wife.
Evil British
As I
doppelganger
opened
on
up an
Discord at
opportunity
3 a.m. Not
for your wife to be
clickbait.
treated horribly,
Huh?
and I participated and opened up in the shit talking as well. It was selfish and wrong of me, and I had perpetuated
to be a
the Cloud
balance,
Palace's
yeah.
horrible culture. I'm sorry for my actions, and I understand your hurt, as you're under no obligation to have forgiveness for me.
You're insane. If you think this is a suitable apology, or that an apology...
No, I do. Okay, no, that felt very backhanded what Donnie just said right there.
And I understand your hurt, as you're under no obligation to have forgiveness for me.
You're under no obligation to have forgiveness from me. I feel like that was not what he intended to say, but like that's like so backhanded. Holy fuck. It's like, you're not entitled to my fucking apology, bitch. Which is like, it's true, you know, because it's just so petty and like worthless. Like, oh my god. Oh, he created a gossip thread and you fucking you guys took it to heart. Like, okay, whose fucking fault is that, dude?
You're insane. If you think this is a suitable apology, or that an apology solely to me is enough. Heaton couldn't craft an apology this weightless and insincere, and she allowed herself 45
What's
minutes...
up with the fucking Heaton glaze? She absolutely cannot fucking feel sorry for anything. What is this Heaton glaze that's going on here, dude? What the fuck?
Do so in a public manner. You wouldn't even say Deed's name here, or acknowledge that you didn't just participate in the thread, you started it! And do you know what you caused in that? In your comments about Deed being aggressive about your lies regarding her views?
For his own sake, good. For Donnie's own sake, good. This guy is like out of it, completely fucking out of it. He's way too fucking involved, way too emotionally involved in like so much shit, and he like fucking like he needs to chill out. I missed
an anime about your petty shit regarding the genre of a band that isn't fucking emo?
Petty shit, by the way, that Deed dedicated a fucking hour to. Just to be clear, you could call it petty shit. Hey, guess what? Your wife was more offended at that than fucking Donnie ever was.
Deed was called a fascist, had her trauma outed, was sexually harassed, and me too, by the way, thanks.
She's fascistic.
You fucked up. And through you blocking me, I have no idea how in the world you expect me to believe what you're saying here. You're running. You're running because, God forbid, you're anything but a victim in a given situation.
Okay, Aiden Projects.
You're not. You're the one that started this mess, you caused me harm, and most fucking importantly, you caused Deed so much harm. Deed, who considered you a close friend, who was there for you, who wanted you happy, and who you paid that back with through severe harm that years of healing I can only hope will mitigate. Fucking run then, Donnie. I promise. Everyone who doesn't know you, everyone who does, everyone who has ever hated you, loved you, even has only heard your name, is going to know exactly the kind of person you are. I will make sure of that.
I know there are going to be a few people
Is that a doxing threat? No, I'm kidding.
You should have been
That's
harsher
a
on
joke.
him. That would have not helped us in any way. See, Donnie wants to paint any situation like he is a victim. If we came...
No, actually, fucking, they fumbled it. They fumbled it. If they just kept with the calm-hearted, like, cool-headed approach, they might have actually gotten the fucking call. They might have actually gotten it. But because fucking Silver, being like the emotionally immature fucking like man-child that he is, he decided to blow up and fucking like he decided to blow his load too soon. Okay, and he fumbled the whole thing. So blame him.
I mean, guns a-blazing. It would have been easy for Donnie
Give me
to
playing
aggressive,
Get to the Orange Door.
cruel, and essentially bullies, despite us having every right to be utterly pissed at him.
It's modded. Like there's
And while
some
we were
modded weapons in
absolutely
here.
gonna go ham on him in the call itself. The confronting portion, we didn't want him getting any sort of chance to paint the situation in his favor. So we were patient with him, and this is what we got in return. And Donnie's
You
message
were not patient.
made me realize something. And it's something I've noticed with everyone else we have spoken to. They're not sorry for what they did to me. They're sorry for hurting Michael. In Donnie's message, I went from Michael's significant other to Michael's wife. He still refuses to say my name, but that's a step in the right direction. However, that doesn't matter.
That's a step in the right direction.
I am a thing Michael cares about. That is all I am. This is not an apology to us. It's an apology to Michael. My feelings, my reputation, my drama, none of that matters to Donnie or anyone who participated in the smear campaign.
It shouldn't matter.
Only Michael.
The less the better.
Donnie is sorry he hurt Michael. That's it. That's why I'm Michael's wife. He doesn't care what he did to me. He cared that it affected Michael. And the reason I say that is because Donnie
Why
blocked
weren't
Michael
you the one to
shortly
reach
after he sent
out?
this
What?
message. He didn't want Michael to refute what he said. He didn't want to compromise. He said what he said and fucked off. And this goes into the next thing I realized regarding Donnie's message. He still firmly believes that I abused him.
What?
In my circumstances. He still thinks that what he said. He still firmly believes that I abused him.
I would not even call it abuse, but you 100% berated him over fucking retarded shit. You 100% did that. You 100% did that.
My circumstances. He still thinks that what he said was true. That I traumatized him. I opened up an opportunity. He doesn't think what he said.
Wait, again, I'm pretty sure I already said this, dude. Why would you not, like, trust that he was traumatized? Why should I believe that you were traumatized every single fucking time you were saying? Why should I believe that you were traumatized when you found out Donnie said that he escaped a cult in the Ray doc? Why should I fucking believe that? If you don't want me to believing that Donnie was traumatized by you.
Was wrong. Just that it led to all this. He even says he opened up during the shit talk.
Total glup shit-o
What he said wasn't shit talking.
apology.
No, it was venting about the cruel, horrible treatment I did towards Donnie, because in Donnie's eyes, I'm still a monster. He doesn't think what he said or did was wrong or even lies. I have no doubt in my mind he will deny accountability and responsibility for how people responded to his claims. I mean, he's already denying once again that he started this whole hellfire despite Michael making it abundantly clear to him he's the reason all of this happened in the first place. Donnie is denying everything because he has nothing to fall back on. There is no manipulation, there is no coercion, all there is the decision he made to create that threat. So all he can do now is deny he did anything wrong and stand by the idea that he's a victim.
He didn't deny anything that he did wrong. He kind of just fucking straight up said, like, yeah, I did kind of mess up. I was, like, gossiping or whatever. Which is, like, not a wrong thing. I disagree with that, but...
And that's why he blocked Michael. Because he knew Michael didn't stand by that idea. Let me ask you something. Did I stand beside a sexual harasser and actively associated with sex pests and child...
Yes, with, George. Yep. Yeah, you did.
predators? Did I actively go out of my way to talk about serious subject matter such as sexual assault and suicide around a bunch of minors?
Yeah, yes. I find it so funny how she remembers all this fucking shit from all the way back to like 2019, but you don't remember trauma dumping on Truly when she sexually trauma dumping on Truly when she was a minor. Yeah, exactly. She did that around Truly.
Did I openly downplay other people's trauma, weaponize?
Forgetting to mention that. I wonder what else Deed is conveniently leaving out of this fucking video. I wonder what else.
Other people's trauma and went as far as taking advantage of my trusted status within a community to make false allegations about multiple people? I've never done any of that stuff, Donnie. But you sure as hell have. You're not a victim. And don't even try using the whole, oh, but he's a victim in other ways type of bullshit. No, we're done. We're done talking about and using Donnie's trauma as a scapegoat. We're done with that.
Yep.
You know what I'm referring to. You're not a victim, Donnie. You're the abuser.
Not a victim of anything. Not a victim because you personally have grievances with him. He is not a victim under any circumstances. He is not a victim. His victim status has now been revoked. Okay. Just like fucking Joe Biden sucking the black out of like a fucking out of that voter from that one fucking meme. It's like, you are not traumatized. Fucking, oh my God, dude. Fuck off.
Sure. Out of everyone, even with Lucia and the vile shit he has done. Vivian assaulted Donnie. I legitimately believe that you are a sick, sick person, Donnie. Because you genuinely think that you are this wholesome, untouchable force that has never intentionally hurt anyone.
And correct me if I'm wrong too, did Vivian admit to it? Did Vivian ever admit to it? Well, I mean, to be fair, I feel like self-immolating is a passive concession, I suppose. So, I mean, yeah. That's basically admitting it.
It is impossible for you to hurt anyone. And it is impossible for you to just admit that sometimes you have a falling out with someone. And it's no one's fault. No, to you, there has to be an abuser. There
We're
has
almost
to be a
done.
victim, and that victim is always you.
Yeah, we're almost done with this video. We still got the 4-hour calls.
You perceive life through the lens of a perpetual victim, and it is disturbing. Because I have trauma, Donnie, but I don't fucking act like this. I own up to my mistakes. I own up.
No,
that
you don't! You've owned up to nothing! You feel sorry for nobody but yourself! What the fuck are you talking about? And even in the quote-unquote apology section, she says, yeah, I might have been abrasive a few times, you know, I might have, you know, I do struggle with that or whatever. She spends the entire video justifying it. The entire video is her justifying her being a complete cunt to everybody. And then she ends it with, I forgive myself. That's how she ends the apology section. She forgives herself.
Intentionally or not, I can hurt people. I am not immune to criticism. I am not immune to confrontation.
Who did you hurt? Who did you hurt? Who did you hurt? Name them. Name them, because you didn't name them in the apology segment. Do you feel sorry for it? Do you actually feel sorry for it? Why didn't you name it? Why didn't you name them?
Reason you are. Because you cannot accept that for the past several years, you have hurt people.
Why did you spend this entire video justifying why you were a complete shithead to everybody? Why? Why did that happen?
From the other people that we have confronted, Donnie, we have literal confirmation that there was bias towards you in the community. You were trusted. People blindly believed anything you said, and you took advantage of that. You knew this. I have no doubt in my mind you knew the power you held in the SEC, and you took advantage of that.
The power?
How many other people's lives did you attempt or successfully ruin? How many people did you nearly led or successfully led to suicide?
Successfully, dude. Again, like, this guy was assaulted by fucking Vivian. He is no longer a victim. He's lost. He's no longer, like, he has now been unmolested by Vivian. Or what was it, molestation? What was it? It was sexual assault. Vivian confessed to my partner. Okay, I just read that. I scrolled up and read that. Okay. Dude, like, okay. You don't get to just revoke someone's fucking victim status because you personally don't like them. That's not how it fucking works.
I was 9 years old when I first experienced suicidal thoughts and attempted to end my life. I thought I was going to end my life at 16.
Okay. I can be skeptical about your victim status because you haven't proved any of it. You haven't proved any of it. And you've shown me that you are not a trustworthy fucking narrator. You're totally fucking biased. You're totally fucking insane. And you charge the ever-loving fuck out of everything that you say. Every problem that you have with someone, the wind blows the wrong direction, 2 degrees the wrong direction. That's like a category 5 hurricane to you. Like, why? I have no reason to believe any of this fucking shit. At least Donnie's abusers fucking admitted it. Okay? You have nothing.
Attempted several times. I didn't think I'd make it this far, and a decade later, when I'm celebrating my 26th birthday and the fact I've been several years clean from self-harm.
Have you? Have you? You've done nothing but glorify it in this fucking video, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about, dude? You've done nothing but glorify it throughout this entire fucking video. What the fuck are you saying?
Simultaneously.
Donnie Mission 1, bro.
And so after you sent this message, Donnie, for the first time ever, I called a suicide hotline.
Oh my god, are you fucking... Show a log. Show a log. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I do not believe you. I do not believe you. Ring, ring, ring. Hello, suicide hotline. Hello, I'm feeling suicidal. Oh, it's gonna be okay. Tell me everything that happened. Someone on Discord that I used to be friends with 5 years ago didn't want to be a part of a confrontation call on Discord. What? Like, how does that work? How does that happen? Like, what do you... Like, come on. Come the fuck on. See, this is why I can't believe you. This is why I can't believe... This is so utterly fucking ridiculous, man. Holy fuck, man. No, I do not fucking believe it. I do not fucking believe it that you're genuinely suicidal. You probably played it up for your fucking husband because he's a gullible fucking idiot and he'll fucking eat anything that falls out from underneath you. Okay. But nah, I'll pass on that. No, I don't believe you.
You are a sick individual.
The poor underpaid
Because you
worker.
have
To
been
be
able
fair,
to
it's mostly
decide
charity work, I think.
I am a monster.
Ooh.
Even with definitive proof that I didn't do any of the stuff you claimed, I still felt like I was a monster. I felt like I was undeserving of the people I have in my life. That they
Oh
deserve
my
to have
god,
someone
womp fucking womp, dude. Such an entitled fucking prick, dude.
And it took a goddamn stranger to talk me out of it. You got to me.
Okay. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is another aspect I think of trauma, and it's a harder pill to swallow because it's very grim to say this, but you're not always gonna get closure. You're not always gonna get closure, right? Like, the person who did fucked shit to me as a kid, I'm never gonna get closure. Well, I mean, technically, me knowing that his life is in fucking shambles right now is closure enough, I suppose. So I technically doesn't count, okay? But even still, for the longest time, I've had to come to terms with, like, you know, there's no evidence of what happened to me. There's no way to fucking prove that it fucking happened. It happened a long time ago, and it took me, you know, several years for me to realize what had actually happened when I started learning about, you know, what was, you know, sex abuse and how that can happen. Because for the longest time, I just rationalized, like, oh, that was like a normal thing. You know, sure, it was weird. Sure, I was uncomfortable. But, you know, I suppose that's like a normal thing that happens. It wasn't. And I had to come to terms with, for the longest time, he's basically gonna get away with it, and I have to accept that, right? Like, you're not, you have to. It's okay to pursue closure. I'm not saying you shouldn't ever pursue it, but like, there's gonna come a point where it's just sometimes they just get away. Sometimes they just get away with it, and that happens. That actually, more often than not, is the case when it comes, especially when it comes to stuff like, you know. Especially when it comes to stuff with sex abuse, because sex abuse is harder to prove than, like, you know, something like physical abuse or whatever the fuck, you know, like, because bruises and whatnot. But sometimes you're just not gonna get closure. The person who wronged you is gonna get away with it, right? And that's reality. It fucking sucks, but that's reality. And you shouldn't let that fucking fuck you up so much to the point where you're still fucking crashing out about it. You're dialing up suicide hotlines because you're not getting a fucking personally tailored fucking accountability Discord fucking Lyle Convoy style fucking accountability call or some shit. Like, fuck off.
You made me believe I am no better than the people who abused me. For a moment, you made me believe that. But you know what? You're wrong. And it's time for you to fucking admit that you're wrong, Donnie. You claim
Dude, molested us all.
Life. So let me ask you this, Donnie. Do they know what you've done to me?
Yeah, closure needs to come from yourself. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Do they know about all the alleged mental health disorders you claim to have? Do they know about your DID? Your
Don't
OSDD?
always go to prison, yeah.
Separation anxiety disorder? Do they know about it that you have done for the past 5 years? Because I doubt it. And if I knew how to contact your family, I absolutely would send them an email filled to the brim of fucked up shit you have done to me and many others.
Dude, you gotta slap on the wrist, yeah.
That they unfortunately failed raising you as a decent human being. You disgust me. Your parents need to do more than watch over you. The David story is insane. They need to get you to permanently delete your social media, and that includes your fucking Discord. Just to make it clear to the audience,
gonna need to.
Donnie is running away.
I love that stipulation. It's like, you need to join the Discord call. We need to confront you. You need to delete your social media. You need to delete your online presence. Like, why do you think you're entitled to that? Why the fuck do you think you're entitled to that? Because he started a gossip thread? He started a fucking gossip thread about you? Really? Really? And the stuff that he was accusing you of were just dead on right? The only thing that remains to be proven is the fucking racism claim about the fucking Japanese shit or whatever the fuck, right? But everything else is, like, provably fucking true. Like, no, you're not entitled to that. Sorry.
He completely logged off his Discord account and created a new one and is running away. He is running away from everything he has ever done. He doesn't care. He doesn't care what he did to anyone, because in his eyes, he is a victim who can't fucking think for himself. He can't make his own choices. No. He was either forced, manipulated, coerced, or whatever fucking mental health excuse under the sun. And he will convince everyone in his social
Yeah, you're very
the same.
familiar with all those excuses, I don't doubt.
If you have loved ones on Discord, Donnie, you need to get rid of your Discord. You need to get rid of your social media.
You need to.
Get off
For
the
me.
internet.
For
If
me.
anything, all you do is hurt those who care about you, Donnie. And I have seen the fucking proof. Do not test me. I'm tired. I am tired of people like Donnie representing folks like me.
No, yeah, exactly. That's another thing too. Why would you ever need a confrontation? Well, I mean, I suppose the confrontation call is supposed to be like, you know, we need answers or whatever the fuck. And it's like, well, if he's not going to change, he's probably not going to give you answers, right? So like, actually extra, like that would be extra reason. Like, why? What would be the fucking point in calling him if you personally believe that? Yeah, he's being moderated about his family, like what? It seems like you kind of more or less got what you wanted. I mean, he lives under the thumb of his fucking parents, like totally entirely. Like, so is that not a satisfying conclusion? So entitled.
People don't act like this. People who struggle with mental disabilities or have suffered extensive trauma don't fucking act like this.
You're not an expert.
People who can't admit life isn't just trauma do. People who...
You're not an expert. You're not an expert. Matter of fact, experts say people grieve in different ways. So you're wrong.
Use mental health as an excuse to hurt others do. People who repeat the cycle of abuse.
That's actually extraordinarily fucking common. Yes, abused people hurt. Where the fuck do you think the phrase hurt people comes from?
Absolutely.
Where do you think that comes from? Do you think that's some made up shit? No, there's actual basis to it. People who face traumatic events in their lives, you know, there is no guarantee that you'll end up being an abusive person, but there are cases where abused people end up repeating the abuse that they faced as kids onto people around them. That stuff happens. Like, that stuff does happen, right? Now, being abused doesn't mean that you will go on to abusing other people, but there are cases where, like, you know, there is like an odd sense of like repetition or like continuing the trend of abuse through abuse victims, right? Like that does happen.
Absolutely act like this, however. I am exhausted.
He reached his 20s, he was still being babied by the SGC.
How much of my life and trauma overall I have to spill. I hate talking about the misery that is my life. And that's why I genuinely
You don't
do
fucking hate it. You do not hate it. You do not hate it. You love it. You relish in it. You love it.
How Donnie can live like this, unless he got some gratification out of it, because I certainly don't. This is a lot. My childhood was filled to the brim with trauma, but even I don't dabble in it this fucking much. Trauma.
I'm sorry, what?
My childhood was filled to the brim with trauma, but even I don't dabble in it this fucking much.
You've told me your rape story like 3 times already. Like, what? What are you talking about?
Trauma defines Donnie overall, and it needs to fuck.
How does it not define you? How does it not define you, you whiny bitch? How does it not define you? Your personality is being triggered. That is your one fucking personality trait, is being fucking triggered. Oh my god, the way that she talks makes me want to eat lead. Like Cloudy. Dude, I cannot wait to be done with this fucking shit. And you know what? Even when I'm done with this, bro, there's still that fucking like Lio and fucking Shuli call. That's still not out for some reason. Like, I'm embarrassed to have trauma because these hoes, oh my god, yeah. Dude, no, that for the longest time, like I was afraid to like be open about my trauma because I didn't want to come off like this. I didn't want to sound like this. It's like, oh my god, you're talking about your trauma, bro. Like, dude, oh my god, these fucking people suck.
Can stop. You cannot run away from this, Donnie. Call me a bully. Call me insensitive. I don't care anymore.
But I can run away.
It doesn't mean what I'm saying isn't wrong. I don't want an apology. Nothing you say will change what you did, but I just want you to admit it.
What? Make up your fucking mind. Do you want to admit it or do you want answers? Wait, isn't admitting it kind of like a fucking apology in some way? Like an acknowledgement of his wrongdoings? Isn't that kind of like considered an apology? Make up your fucking mind.
Admit that you abused me. You took advantage of me. You took advantage of my kindness, Donnie. I am not a monster. You are not a victim of mine. I want to hear you say that. But I know you're never going to admit it.
But by the way, she admitted to like berating him. She admitted to like berating him over him talking about his triggers in her fucking Discord server because and by her own admittance, because he took attention away from her. He took attention away from her triggers. So she decided to like show up and post up in his fucking DMs like, you need to shut the fuck up, Donnie. You're taking attention away from me.
And it's why you fucked off. I call you a sick person because you know exactly how that feels. You know how abusers work because you dealt with them personally, and for whatever reason, you're acting no better than them. Let me tell you a phrase or two that needs to be drilled into your head, Donnie.
Lyle hates Donnie for some reason. I mean, he probably finds him fucking annoying and so. I mean, Donnie said shitty things about Rin, and Lyle's like a fucking, unlike hidden heroin. Fucking Lyle. I feel like Lyle is kind of like a bleeding heart, even to his own detriment sometimes. Like he cares way too fucking much, and like he gets mad on behalf of people. He goes on fucking crusades on behalf of people. Like, so he might be. I mean. The only thing I'm aware of is that Donnie did say disgusting things about Rin, right? That's the only thing that comes to mind, right? Lyle tells everyone to kill themselves, yeah. I mean, Donnie did say a lot of fuck shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
Abused people can still abuse. Your trauma
Not that I'm
doesn't
against it,
define
yeah.
you. Your trauma doesn't excuse your own actions. I don't care how much you're hurting anymore. I'm tired
I'm
of your
guessing.
trauma
I don't
being
know
a
the exact
scapegoat
reason
for all
why,
of
but
your actions.
yeah.
I'm tired of your emotions being more
This is
important
based, by the
above
way.
anyone else's.
He goes as far. I would say it's like it's less so like, defending the vulnerable, like pointing out when someone does something wrong and you're like, hey, that's fucked up, and you want to call it out. He goes on like Pookie crusade sometimes, and it's just like you need to like be like moderate about how you decide to insert yourself into shit. I did goodbye, Chili. Yeah.
I feel. I may be a monster in your eyes, but I'm still a fucking person who has feelings.
Did you just admit to being a fucking monster?
I may be a monster in your eyes.
Oh, in your eyes, okay.
But I'm still a fucking person who has feelings. I'm tired.
I am an abusive piece of shit, but you didn't need to be mean.
I have been hurting. You have been hurting me, Donnie. And there's nothing you can say or do to deny that.
Convict, yeah.
Grow the fuck up.
Rich.
And get some legitimate fucking help.
That's rich.
One thing I want to point out in regards to Donnie bailing is that none of our mediators were
when
happy
there's
about
no
this.
mirror in
fact,
front of me.
They all agreed that Donnie was more than likely bullshitting here, because he has been seen around Discord servers casually chatting away with people in calls with absolutely no issues. When it comes to us, though, it is an issue.
Wait, what? Because he's in Discord calls? He probably doesn't want a confrontation call because like he's probably gonna be like bawling his eyes out or some fucking shit, right? And that would like obviously like get his parents to like insert themselves into the situation and like make things fucking weird and awkward or whatever. I'm assuming, right? So there's no harm in him like being in a fucking Discord call and talking with people. Which, by the way, if you're seeing him in Discord calls, why not just jump him? If you genuinely see Donnie as this like abusive, monstrous piece of shit, why not just jump him? In that fucking, you see him in the calls, jump him. Why not? What the fuck?
Choose.
We laugh out loud being gay and cringe while fucking Turkey Thomas thing is happening in the background. True.
When it comes to us, though, it is an issue? Huh. Wonder why. So given that Donnie went ahead and fucked off, our mediators had a few choice words for him as well. Enjoy.
You are genuinely the worst version of victim seeking behavior I have ever seen. And that is all I can say it is. All I can say of your...
At least Donnie could occasionally be tolerable, apparently. He was tolerable enough to be liked by some members of the fucking community. No, like Deed is like the worst case I've ever fucking seen in my life. Dude. That fucking Tumblr parody of like the fucking fat girl who is like, I wake up, I'm triggered, I go outside, I'm triggered. Like that, I don't think was a genuine video. That was probably like some rage bait troll or whatever. Deed is unironically like that. Like it's insane how insufferable she is. It's crazy.
Behavior.
I've never heard someone so fucking insufferable in my entire fucking life.
I think it's finally time we snuffed out the last kinders of this hellfire, putting this all to rest.
Oh.
After all, I guess we could consider this a lucky situation on everyone's end who participated, because this could have gone much, much more horrific by the end, such as allegations spreading wider than it actually did, them successfully ruining someone's career and reputation, but also ultimately getting...
Joker, you can't. Batman, there's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. I can do whatever I want with it.
I'm calling my shot now. Deed's trauma is not real.
I mean, to be fair to her, you only become like that. Something probably bad happened, but anything that she says, anything that she claims what it was, I'm insanely doubtful because she's like a proven fucking liar, right? Like, she was probably conditioned at a young age I'm gonna be like armchair psychologist for a minute. She probably at a young age got conditioned like the only way I could ever get attention from my family is if I like fucking break down and start fucking crying. Like they actually done psychological studies on like the development of children, and they found like you know how like some people are told, some mothers are told, it's like you shouldn't run in and take care of, like, when your baby's crying, you shouldn't always treat it like it's like a deathly fucking emergency, right? That sometimes it's good to just let the kid cry it out. Sometimes, obviously not all the time, but sometimes just let them cry it out. Is because that can condition to them that the only way I could get attention from my family is if I'm fucking crying and bawling my eyes out. And that's how that sort of like behavior develops at like a very, very early age. There's like unironic, like straight up like psychological studies on this phenomenon. So something like that maybe happened. But there might also be like genuine traumatic events maybe, but they are not, I doubt they're as bad as the way Deed fucking describes them, because she's leaving out context. Like the thing that stands out to me is the school district had it out for you, and when a group of girls jumped you, you got expelled. You're leaving something out. You're leaving something out. That doesn't make any fucking sense. You're leaving something out. Like that shit. Like I can't. You're not a reliable narrator. The cult stuff sounds like complete bullshit. Yeah.
The couple to cut their losses and break up. I sure are fortunate that didn't happen. But I can't help but wonder what the alternative ending to this hellfire could have been.
Yo, mama.
So let me break everything down for
Why?
those who are still listening in. I get sexually harassed by a snot-loving prick, to which people, with
You did
no
not.
line, go behind my back, and so to save myself the heartbreak, I simply block them all. To which years later, a libel thread is created on me, where I am being accused of abuse and many other egregious things by a victim-crying ferret, which then leads to a public smear campaign where my trauma is outed to the public behind my back by a
The music is loud. The music is too loud. It's louder than you. Your editing is bad.
delusional hero complex ridicule. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mind Fight. Hello, my
No.
Funnies, and welcome back to yet another freak show. Tonight's entertainment is going to be quite the spectacle. In fact, today's performer is one that probably proclaims to be a freak in of themselves. But I must warn you that
the fucking bad mic quality juxtaposed with like the high quality like Hatsune Miku fucking bullshit. What the fuck?
especially for kids at home, as this is going to be quite the horror show. And I also must give a big trigger warning for the following words that are currently censored on the screen to make the ringleaders happy. It's going to be quite the spectacle. In fact, today's performer is one that already proclaims to be a freak in of themselves. But I must warn you that
Oh my god, that's too fucking loud, bitch. Jesus. Wait, what the fuck was that? Is this a music video? What the fuck? What was on that? That's so fucking cool, dude. Hopes and dreams reject. Dude. Oh my god, bro. If you act tough, the lie will be exposed. Hold on, let me full screen for this shit. Let me full screen for this. Okay, there we go. Why is there so much fucking monster? That cannot, this is not a healthy living space, dude. Sometimes I look at my desk, I'm like, I got some paper, you know, that fucking should be thrown away or whatever. Fucking. Actually, I didn't even realize. I cleaned it up a little bit, actually. It looks a little bit better. This is fucking awful. This is fucking awful, dude. Not a drop of water inside. Dude. Oh my god. Dude, this cannot be healthy. This cannot be. You are drinking yourself into an early fucking grave. You're gonna have heart problems. You're gonna have heart problems, dude. So, dude, literally, you know how you control your weight? You know how you, like, it's probably the sweetness is addicting. You know how you do that? Just there's this stuff called Celsius. Like they're like it's like sparkling water, but it's like bubbly and it's a tiny bit flavored. It's not as sweet as soda, but it's sweet enough where you still get that like, ooh, it's like sweet. Switch it out with that. You will lose weight. Those things are like 10 fucking calories and they don't have like aspartame in it. Like dude, just holy fuck, bro. This is not good.
Look, this man is going for a world record.
The cigarettes just haphazardly thrown about. Empty liquor bottles with less red flag. Whoa, we get deal. What is this? Wait, what? What the fuck is this? You're texting Silver? Deed blocked. Your message could not be delivered. I'm sorry for. What the fuck is this? What is this referencing? What the hell is this referencing? And I want you to know that I did enjoy my time with you. I did feel genuine connect. What the fuck? So obviously they set this up because this is not like an old date or whatever. This is, what the hell is this referencing? Did her third eye open and she's looking into the future when they fucking break up? What is happening? But after a year of living with you, that spark has fizzled out and left for me as an empty husk. We used to, Jesus Christ, oh my God, dude, imagine being the husband reading this. It's like, I don't know, it feels a little bit too personal what you're writing. This is supposed to be like, it's like, babe, you're playing a character, right? You're playing a character, right? This would be a magnificent whatever it is and turn into a roommate situation where I don't feel anything anymore. That's, oh my God. The Deed and Silver divorce arc will happen, yeah. She got zero money? Dude, of course. I didn't even pick up on that. Of fucking course there's blood in this sink. $0 PayPal. Get a bank. Stop being a Xander Hall. Get a bank. Get a bank. Use a bank. Again! Not again! No, Dean, put the knife away! Put the fucking knife away! Dude, come on! Come the fuck on, bro! Put the fucking knife away, you fucking edgelord! Holy fuck! Every single skit has blood in it. Every single fucking skit. Actually, the one skit I think there wasn't blood in was the fucking lawyer bit. The lawyer bit did not have blood in it, to their credit, okay? But still. Yeah, not a fetish, by the way. She fucking suffocated! She fucking suffocated! I have brought great dishonor to my family. I will now fucking die. This is gold. What the fuck is this bathroom sink? There's no way there is no way you did this just to be disheveled. Dude, is that fucking drywall? What is this caked in? Oh my God, get a fucking rag. This is not a bit. Your sink unironically looks like this. Holy fuck, man. It's all rusted. There's fucking mold. Like, oh my Lord, man. Holy fuck. We need to bring back wards and fucking lobotomies. I don't know what else to say except it's lies. This didn't happen, and I'm sorry to the person I loved all these years. You deserve better. She actually tweeted this out. She actually tweeted this out, bro. She actually tweeted this out. She suicide baited for a bit in her fucking YouTube video. Welcome to the mindfuck. Oh, because these are like fucking like whatchamacallit, sock accounts or whatever.
It's an animal
can't. Batman, there's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. I can do whatever I want with it.
Deed is jilling off to this music vid.
True, she's fucking jelking, bro. She's on her jelking arc or something. Thank you for the $2.
But that thankfully didn't end up happening. However, that doesn't mean fiction can become reality now, does it?
Thank fuck. The conclusion is an hour and 30 minutes long. Kill me, dude. Another skit, W. Popping open a monster? Can you fucking drink something else? This video's not sponsored, is it? Dude, there's so many monster cans, you would think this was fucking sponsored.
If I sound a little different, that's not just because I'm fucking tired. It's because God decided to give us the sickness during the end of this production. I don't know what the fuck to say after all this is said and done.
Why is it so low?
How am I supposed to feel after all this is said and done? Let me set before I say it.
Oh my god, they're going off script. It's just gonna be a fucking ramble. Oh my god. Okay.
Anything in regards to how I feel after all this. Let me tell you what has been going on during all this. Yeah? Okay. So when the thread was being made back in 2022,
When the whole point of this video, when the thread was made in 2022. What year is it, dude? Oh, it's 2026? Okay. Cool. Awesome.
there was a lot of shit going on. We got legally evicted out of our apartment. We had
I'm a sad, embarrassing here's a bunch of information. Please don't make fun of me.
a hospital scare during the eviction process, and I believe around the year that the thread stopped.
You know, judging by the state of your living conditions, I wonder why you got fucking evicted.
Was around the year where we lost our fucking jobs. Also illegally. Needless to say, we were going
Illegally lost your jobs? Dude, throughout the video, you're talking about getting on Discord calls and talking to your best buddies and like not working, like throughout this video. Like you're having little powwow sessions on the clock, dude. I wonder why you got fired.
through the fucking ringer. Fucking shove my fucking self in the
See, if you were smart, you would work overnight. You would work an overnight shift because nothing happens during overnight. You could just do whatever the fuck you want for most of the part.
fucking wood chipper, why don't you, God? So we were miserable, we were struggling, and the fact that this production was also miserable. Not only did we have to process everything through my birthday, but also through our anniversary, through the holidays.
Okay.
But we also had a second.
You know, I was almost gonna say like I kind of doubt that like you were actually processing this for like almost an literal entire year. But knowing Deed, waking up every day is probably talking about this old ass shit. So I don't doubt it. She probably talked about it endlessly.
Hospital scare. God has given us a challenge.
Say that to your
And I
boss,
hope he's
bro.
prepared to
Lol.
meet me face to face.
They know. They see me on the camera on
I had
the
a lot
fucking
of people
computer.
throughout my life tell me if I lived the life that you lived, I probably would have killed myself, and I haven't. That's a legitimate thing people have actually told me. I don't know whether to take it as an insult or a compliment, but goddamn, did I sure try. I still struggle with suicidal ideation, but after having your loved one cause bruises on your body to stop you from ending your life, that is...
That's a weird thing to say. That's a weird thing to say. Actually, I want to farm a little bit. That's a weird thing to say.
not something you are proud of, and you kind of just go, yeah, I'm done. I'm done trying. I don't try to bring that up lightly. I don't, this is my first time ever talking about this shit.
I don't try to bring it up lightly. It says it so nonchalantly.
A lot of stuff that I had to talk about was stuff I wasn't either ready to talk about, or I was waiting for like a right time to talk about it. But now I have to talk about all this shit about my childhood. I have to talk about all this.
You actually don't. You actually don't. That's the thing.
It's genuinely not a fun thing. I'm just laughing at it. Laughing at the pain is kind of what has helped me. I've kind of been quiet.
Wait,
after
what?
5
What?
years of what I've gone through because, or just my overall childhood because.
Wait, didn't she say in the fucking video that she called out of work because of some Discord shit? I could have sworn that happened.
Wasn't believed as a up because no one's gonna fucking care. Everyone's gonna have an excuse. Everyone's just gonna downplay it. No one's gonna believe it. And that's why I stayed silent. It was primarily out of fear, but also because growing up, I thought there's no point. And that is why I'm gonna teach you a little phrase: damned if you do, damned if you don't.
You did not teach me that phrase. I already. That's been well said.
That did not occur. They just decided, hey, let me do the most shittiest thing I could ever do to a person and out their fucking trauma to the public without their fucking consent. And
that's the most shittiest thing, not rape. The most shittiest thing you could do to someone is out their trauma, not rape or kill them.
About them. And this all happened behind my fucking back. So, lesson learned. Who the fuck cares anymore? Do not. If the only thing that is keeping you from speaking up is fear. If the only thing that is stopping you
To think I was only she did what?
Stopping you is this. What if they do X, Y, and Z? Let me tell you something. As someone who genuinely did that, and it ended up happening anyways. Like some of my deepest, darkest fears I had.
Like our watching from bros like animatronics, yeah.
It has happened. Fuck it. You have one life. And this life, let me tell you, it's not fun. It is miserable. It is draining. It is traumatic as fuck, which I did not ask for.
Nothing positive to say. Literally nothing.
The Band-Aid was ripped off, and somehow I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still kicking. And you know, I have nothing to fear anymore. My biggest fear.
Nothing to fear. She ran, by the way. After this uploaded and was doing the rounds, she ran.
Don't let fear stop you from doing what you feel is right. Don't let fear stop you from doing passion.
Dude, she's a motivational speaker. She's just like Mama Max.
Just don't.
She's a motivational speaker now.
I didn't think I'd make it this far in life. And
Oh God.
I lived life like very kind of dissociating, kind of just waking up, doing work, going to bed, rinse and repeat, kind of robotic life, and it made me go, well, I made it this far, I should probably try to do something with my life. And that's when I found filmmaking as a thing.
Filmmaking, yeah. Looking really good there, your portfolio. Yeah.
Watching films that really.
Why should we hire you? Well, look at this 20-hour video that I made.
I like how it's fucked up because it reminds me of my fucked up childhood. I kind of want to do shit like that. And so I wanted to, I still do. I want to make documentaries about my life. You want to make documentaries about what? I want to make documentaries about my life.
I want to make documentaries about what? I can't do the volume.
I want to make documentaries about my life.
I want to make documentaries about my life. Dude, nobody is going to watch that. Netflix exclusive. This fucking fat retarded bitch. This is her life. This is her story. Watch now. Fucking 100-hour-long movie.
Particular moments that happened that occurred because I like raw, unfiltered shit like that.
It's raw. It's unfiltered, bro.
I want to make full production films. I want to make web series, TV series, a bunch of just projects involving writing, filming.
Yeah, all of them involving some kind of blood-related thing.
We did that, and I chose.
Merely a coincidence.
You can hate me for that.
Dude, Deed's whole portfolio is gonna be like the writer's poorly disguised fetish, just like constantly throughout the fucking thing.
I do think this, doing all this really kicked that perfection.
She said about life, 100% is going to be about. No, she said about her life. She said about my life, because she said something in between her saying, a documentary about life, right? That's what it sounded like. So it sounds like my life. My life, my rules, my style, my attitude. You love me or hurt me, I don't care.
I chose to have all these skits. I chose to have all these mini envies. I chose to have all this stuff because
nobody's gonna know that reference, dude.
I realized that these people tried to ruin my career before it even started, and it made me realize, oh shit.
All of early Christian is more entertaining than this, 100%.
Daydreaming about it, and I'm not making an effort to push myself to actually make something because I'm scared to make something. Well, they just tried to ruin my life, so fuck it. Let's prove myself wrong. Let's prove myself and these fuckers wrong that I can do something with my life.
Let's prove them wrong and self-admitted that I want to drive them to suicide themselves.
Like an art project. I treated this more like art than, I guess, PR.
Well, that's probably why it sucked.
I am the victim. I should handle this the way I feel I should. I want to handle it like an art film. I want to handle it like this is my last day on Earth, and if this is going to be my hoorah, I want to show people this is what I want to do.
Oh, she went out with a bang. That's for sure.
I don't want to deal with sad, miserable fucks who hate me so fucking much. They were willing to spend over a year trying to ruin my life, trying to ruin my name. I just want.
Add me to the roster, dude. Add me to the roster.
Artist who shows their emotions through fuckuppery. And I was always afraid to show that because I was afraid if I don't do it correctly, if I don't do it the way one-to-one envision how I perceive it, then it's fucked and there's no point in trying at all. And that's the perfectionism.
If I don't make it
That's
about
the,
me,
if you ever make a mistake, you might as well
then
fucking kill yourself type of
that's
attitude
fucked.
my parents
That's
and
wrong.
other parental figures in my life gave me. I never once said I wasn't.
If I make a claim and I don't prove it, then it's wrong. That's not how I envisioned it. I envisioned it as I show as little evidence as humanly possible, and you believe me. That's how it's supposed to work.
Person. I have always admitted that I'm a little fucked up in the head. That was really the only way for me to process all this shit was to kind of go into
I'm what they call a little twisted, or whatever. What's the Joker quote? Whatever the fuck.
Really process everything. And you know, it might look like ass, it may be cringe, but old school YouTube always inspired me to make my art. And back then it was crude. Back then it was low quality. And you know, with the uprising of all this, you know, robotic AI generated slop shit, I would rather take something that looks like it was made by an amateur. I would rather get a critique like that than being told that my work looks like AI. It's grungy.
I think it would. I would rather you prefer
that gives it some
AI generate this whole fucking shit.
I never went
honestly,
to film school. I can't afford to go to film school, so I just gotta do
I'd rather RAM
things by doing it,
and computer parts cost like 400% more
I plan to go back to film
because you AI rendered a 20-hour long video.
that was what I was focused on.
This shit, dude.
And you know, the stuff that I want to make is controversial in of itself. And I've always been self-aware that like people aren't gonna like what I make. People are gonna say things about me. This though.
She's talking like people aren't going to like it on the basis of just the quality of its presentation. No. This is an expose. I'm rating this. It could be amateur as fuck. I do not give a fuck about that. You are making claims and not proving it, and you're lying, and you're clearly twisting the fucking narrative. You're clearly leaving out fucking context. That's why you suck. That's why this video is fucking terrible. And you unironically go out of your way to prove that the people's assumptions about you were fucking true. So, what the fuck?
This is different. I want to make this clear.
This is the most backwards video ever made.
I hate drama channels. I hate people who treat serious accusations like nothing more than drama slop.
Ruh-roh, that's me.
I don't know how people have any ounce of
Like a baby, that's how I sleep at night. Like a babby, like a little babby.
If they talk about it respectfully, fine. But a good chunk of the time, it's these fucking predator hunter slop content. Fucking trigger warning for super slop.
Is that hey, who is that? Who is that calling out? Is that a Lyle Convoy call out? Dude, wait, the predator hunter. Where did the predator hunter thing come from?
A good chunk of the time, it's these fucking predator hunter slop content. Fucking trigger warning for super slide. Fucking BS. And that's why like they didn't treat it that way. They treated it as it was.
You had like 4 trigger warnings in this video. Like not even at the beginning. Halfway through, you gave another fucking trigger warning.
This is serious.
I've never seen that. I've never seen that in my life.
That being said, I don't ever plan on doing something like this ever again.
Good. Actually, no. Deed, make more. Actually, never mind. Deed, make more. This is so fucking great, actually.
Why? Because again, it's one thing for strangers to like say something.
Then we do a trigger warning.
It's another when it is people who personally knew me. There's people who personally knew me, who took personal information about me, twisted it, and made it something utterly fucked. And like I said, a good chunk of these people who started it, they knew me. They knew my backstory. They knew my background.
They assumed I beat my husband. Well, actually, the only time I ever do that is when I'm having a BPD crash out, so it doesn't count.
What I went through from 2018 to 2020.
They're wrong.
Because I thought it was normal. I am so used to abuse. I am so used to fucked up situations that I just perceive it as normal. But no, this wasn't just toxic.
I wake up, I get triggered.
Falling out with people. This is literal. Like what I went through was abuse. And it's
literally
something I still need to remind myself is what I went through was not normal. What these people did was not normal. But it feels normal to me because of my upbringing.
Because my deep dark backstory.
It's not normal. Like I dealt with petty shit, yeah, but this isn't petty.
This is petty. It's just again, it's gossip. It's fucking gossip. It is petty.
I would rather people make like quirky, fucked up allegations of me, like, oh, this bitch.
She talks more heavily about this than her actual fucking rape, dude. Alleged rape. Holy fuck, man. Did the anti-expose?
Cannibalism. I would rather have fucked up controversies like that than whatever the fuck these people tried to goddamn pull. Like, I need to say something.
and this is something that actually pisses
You
me the
don't.
fuck off. I am not super public about my relationship with Michael. Like, yes, we are dating. Everyone knows that we are dating.
What the fuck are you talking
We have
about?
had to talk about our fights. We have had to talk about our history. We have had to talk about a lot of stuff that went on privately behind closed doors. I do not sensationalize my relationship like that, but I had to. Because of this fucking bullshit.
What?
And I hate that. Because if you've seen YouTubers, if you've seen
I feel like you kept it fucking vague, because I would imagine you probably didn't want to go into too much detail, because I mean, like, there'd be some very interesting details in there that makes you look like an abusive, controlling fucking bitch. Maybe. Potentially.
celebrities have their relationship so public like that, people speculate. People talk about, oh, whether it's abuse or not, whether they should break up or not, or when they do eventually break up, this whole ordeal of, oh, what actually made them break up. I'm worried that I'm gonna have to fucking deal with that now because these fuckers would not shut the fuck up about my relationship.
They did. Nobody said anything past 2023. Nobody said anything. Damn, oh my god, it looks so gay.
Whatever sympathy Fordy died in those stupid My Life AMVs that serve no purpose but to announce to the world she's mentally unit for independent living.
True. Thank you for the $5 classic.
I'm not going to pretend like Michael and I haven't gone through the worst of the worst.
What did
But I
that?
assure you, with my previous relationships,
Huh?
this relationship with Michael is a lot healthier than what I had. And I know the bar is
A lot
low.
healthier because I get
I'm
to
not gonna
control
act
and
like
dictate him like a little bitch that he is.
No, it's a little messy. It's a little messy given our history, given all this shit. But
It's a little messy. Dude, again, you're being so vague. I really want to know. I'm actually really fucking interested. I'm really interested in what this relationship dynamic looks like. What were those bumpy roads in your fucking relationship?
I've never seen a man who didn't give up on me like Michael had. Even at my lowest, even when I said shit to him that, quite frankly, I can see as hurtful, I can see as, like, fucked up.
What did you say? What did you say? See what I mean? See what I mean? She fucking, you stop vague posting. Stop fucking vague posting. What did you say? What did you say to him? Dude, she makes it sound like oh, this is way better. I'm allowed to just berate and abuse him, and he just fucking takes it, and he takes it like a champ. He doesn't fucking even complain.
He never pulled the shit my exes pulled. He never. When I tried to end my life, he got aggressive with me, but that's because he was literally pulling someone away.
He never defended himself from my flurry of punches. This is so great.
Shameful. I mean, it's embarrassing, a little shameful on my end, but I don't look at Michael and accuse him, like, of intention.
What?
Him doing that made me realize this man fucking loves me, and he is not going to give up, no matter what. I have been through the ringer in life. I have been through fucked up shit, and I have warned him time and time and time again. I'm a fucked up individual. I struggle with a lot of things. I know you say that you'll stick by me, but I've had people say that, and then they have a crash out, yell at me, tell me to fuck off. And so I expect people to give up on me. I expect people to just have a breaking point with me.
Foreshadowing.
He never had that with me. He got tired of my bullshit sometimes, rightfully so.
What did that look like? What did that look like? How you pushed him over the edge one time? He got tired of your bullshit? Dude, what did that look like?
He has never given up on me. And that is why.
You said that like 10 times now.
Am I grateful that I never gave up on this relationship and he never gave up on me? And we're gonna stay together. I plan on putting a ring on that finger. I plan on.
Wait, there's not even a ring. How is he your husband? You didn't even put a ring on him? They don't even need to be expensive. I'm sure you could probably find some cheap rings sounds like a bad thing. Like it's not bad to get like a. I've seen people do they do this like recycled sort of ring thing, but it's like stylized. Like it's not as expensive as like a full blown ring, but it's like, you know, it's still special and like sentimental.
Even after death. I have never had someone in my life love and care for me the way that man has.
She's cocking him 100%. Yeah.
That is just a statement. That is just a statement to just those miserable fucks who don't know what a real fucking relationship is. Which is ironic, given that these people
I mean, it sounded like she cheated on her other partner with fucking Avi, so I mean, I wouldn't put it past her.
been in relationships, are probably currently in relationships. What you got in it. Because I don't know how you fucks looked at us and thought you could dictate what we had.
You fucks!
That is why we have stuck by each other.
You fucking monsters!
At this point, if we did break up, we would still be close, because, like, goddamn, we have good fucking ringers.
You don't sound so hopeful.
Surviving.
Even if we did break up, we would still be friends, right?
No one fucking cares what you gotta say. No one gives a shit about your opinion. Most people think you're a fucking
They're the most chillest cats ever. They match our vibes.
Nobody cares. Nobody
Anyways,
actually cares. I don't fucking care. I don't give a fuck.
After this, I'm sure there are going to be questions people have. Questions that we may or may not be willing to answer, and that is...
Deed has to determine if she's feeling gracious enough to answer our questions. Okay.
why we have decided to do a after-party Q&A.
After-party Q&A? Wait, no, they did do that! I'm not gonna watch that on stream. Fuck that shit. But they did do that. They did do... I remember seeing that! I remember saying they did do that. They did do that. It was on their Twitch.
This will be hosted on my Twitch. It will be...
Yes! Oh! Something tells me it's deleted.
At this time and date. It'll also be probably down below as well. There is stuff behind the scenes during this production that, oh boy. Regarding my trauma, regarding my childhood and stuff like that, I don't know how comfortable I'm gonna be talking about it. I know there is a few stuff that I do want to like clarify on, because I realized I probably get one question out of the way. Yes, when I said it was Spark Notes, I meant it. What I gave was just a little droplet of the fuck-uppery that is my life. I didn't go into everything because there's a lot. There's a lot.
Thank God.
I just gave a condensed version of the timeline of my life, primarily like important events, and even then I didn't talk about all of them. I didn't stand on a lot of them because there's like details that really kind of open up, make a lot of things make more sense. For example, the cousin thing, to clarify, nothing insidious happened.
That's so weird. The cousin thing? You mean the story of you and your cousin being on top of each other naked and like a family member walking in? Why would you even ever tell me that? Why would you even say that? Why would you even, nothing malicious happened? That's so fucking weird. That is so fucking weird. Because, you know, you would think she would describe that as like rape or sexual assault, or like she would like say something like, I was convinced into doing it and it was so fucked up. But like nothing bad happened there? Oh, I don't know.
What happened, it was an over-exaggeration by my grandparents. And
what the fuck are you telling me this? Why are you telling me this? Why are you going into detail? Actually, no. Go into detail. Go into detail, because you're gonna slip up. You're gonna slip up. You're gonna say something.
Although what happened was still kind of fucked up. Inside.
Oh, it's only okay.
Was not committed that day. Nothing.
Not that day. Dude, oh my god. Oh my fucking god, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? Holy shit.
As far as all parties have told me, it's complicated. There's a lot of details that I probably should have expanded on, but
you don't need to. That is the angel on my shoulder. The angel on my shoulder is telling me to tell you, no, you do not. You do not. You do not need to go into detail about you fucking your cousin. Nope. But the devil, but the devil on my shoulder is, no, go, yeah, go into detail, you fucking crazy fuck. Embarrass yourself some more. Tell me all the embarrassing, crazy, insane shit. Jesus Christ.
I am not a victim of incestuous relationships, as far as I'm aware.
What the fuck you mean, as far as you're aware? What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
At least on the sexual.
Ask me if I've ever had that happen. It's no. It is confidently no. I would not say that. Dude, that's so... Dude, this is the type of shit like pedophiles would say when they get like fucking confronted. And it's like, how old did this person, how old did the person that you're here to meet tell you they were? It's like, she says that they were 18 as far as I know. What do you mean? What the fuck do you mean?
Well, sexual abuse did occur in my family. But...
What?
As far as I'm aware, at least on the sexual... Well, sexual abuse did occur.
Why does it change? What do you mean, well, there was sexual abuse? What the fuck? How do you not say, no, this was sexually abusive? You're like, no sexual abuse happened. Well, I mean, no, it did happen. What?
Well, sexual abuse did occur in my family.
in your family.
But an incestuous relationship between my cousin and I did not occur.
What the fuck? Okay.
That is what I will say. Like I said, I might expand on it during the live stream. I don't know. It'll depend on how I feel.
Oh, don't make me fucking watch that fucking live stream, bro. Just to find the answer to this shit.
Don't expect me to answer everything regarding that, because I'm not entirely happy that I had to talk about my fucking life.
You did not. You having an incestuous, non-incestuous relationship with your cousin had nothing to do with anything. It had nothing to do with anything. That was not any of my fucking business.
If you're wondering, why did I then, again, prove my innocence, and to really take...
Prove your innocence with what? Prove your innocence with what? With what, bro? With fucking what? Who? Nobody accused you of being in an incestuous relationship. Nobody said that. Nobody said that. Nobody said that. Nobody said anything.
What was mine to begin with. This is why you don't talk about other people's lives without their fucking consent. I don't know how this video will get to. I don't know if there's going to be people trying to reach out, trying to talk to us, trying to interview us. I don't know how many people are going to be live streaming this.
Talk to me. Talk to me. I have so many fucking questions, Deed and Silver. I have so many fucking questions. Okay? It's kind of hard to reach out to you because you're fucking privating all your shit and you're running away. Talk to me. I have questions.
I doubt it, how the length is, but hi chat. If there is a chat right
Hi,
now,
chat.
Whoever's streaming, give him 500 bits right now.
Hey, you heard her. You heard her. Hey, how much is 500 bits? I don't know how much that is. If that's $1,000, I don't expect that. But you heard her. Hey, you know what? You heard her. Someone do something. Oh, fucking, I don't know. I hate shilling.
They sat through all this, and you didn't give them any form of donation.
And you know what? I did get something. I did get a couple. I got a couple hundred here and there. Okay, I got a couple hundred here and there. Okay, yeah, it's fine. It's generous. Okay.
Bullshit. Bullshit. I'm not opposed.
Dude.
To interviews. It just depends on.
I don't even need to shill. Fucking Dee did it for me. She fucking did it for me.
Background of said person who wants to interview me. I'm especially not going to talk to anyone who, again, are those type of channels that treat serious accusations like drama and nothing more.
Gulp.
But that's why we're gonna do the Q&As, because we're not opposed to like answering questions and things like that. But after this, we're taking a major fucking break.
I kind of want that.
Do not expect this to be a normal thing for us. This was not normal. Far from it. Back to the original question of how do I feel after all this. One of the things about CPTSD, one of the symptoms about it, is having a hard time regulating.
Oh my god!
If these people have to get my forgiveness in order to feel better about themselves, that says more about them than anything.
As it turned out, nobody showed up in line.
I don't want to forgive a fucked up person. You know, as Elf, I think
Actually, that's not true. They got some people in the call.
Listening back to those confrontation calls, all I heard was, I understand you perceived my message that way. I understand how I came off. I understand.
Shut up, bitch!
That being said,
What an amazing person,
a
yeah.
lot of stuff that implies, if I could, I'd physically harm these people. And so to clarify that,
You did. You actually did not even imply that. You straight up just said that you would like show up to Britain and fucking like wear Musha's face as a fucking mask.
Me to say that I don't wish ill will on any of these people. I just don't care if they drop dead. Also, there's a thing called anonymity, and doxing is not a good thing. It is an illegal thing. So, all it is shit talk.
I am like fairly certain. They said at the start of this video that they would dox them if they could. So I mean, I'm like almost certain that was said.
Because I don't know where these fuckers live. Would I beat the shit out of them? Oh, absolutely. I've had my life threatened.
Okay.
I've gone through enough bullshit. I'm tired of talking.
Nobody threatened your life in that thread. Not a single fucking person threatened your life.
Again, anonymity. So, don't know where these people live. They should be grateful for that. Because I am too fucking tired at this point. I'm not one to just talk shit. But unfortunately, all I can do is talk shit. Because I don't condone finding where people live, and I do not condone anyone doxing them whatsoever. So, don't know where these people live. They should be grateful for that.
Are you hiding your power level right now? Is that supposed to be a wink and a nudge to someone who might go out and do that? Why do you the emphasis on like, I do not condone doxing. I just hate these people. They ruin my life. Evil people. You know, I would beat the shit out of them. I do hate them. They're awful evil people, but guys, I would not dox them. I would not dox. Doxing is bad. I hate these people. They're evil bastards. They should die. They're dead to me. But I do not condone doxing. Doxing is bad. Why do you do that? Why are you doing that?
Just let these people be miserable.
Why are you being weird?
Because I assure you, these people could not punch, even if they tried.
Lamar, it's almost
I
over.
don't even think their fucking hands could handle using a fucking punch holder.
We got like
these people would probably fucking piss themselves.
30 minutes left, I think.
Be super careful with who you befriend. I don't know if I should be one giving advice, but like I severely mean it.
You're not.
If you are someone like me who has gone through an extensive amount of trauma, there are people out there.
You've yet to get over your trauma. You're in no position to be giving advice on how to deal with it.
They'll take advantage of it. Even people who claim that, oh, I went through trauma too. Fucking, I don't trust anyone.
Again, this doesn't apply to you, like, at all. Like, you know, you would think you would tell people like Rin that, people like Safi that, like, hey, just because someone went through trauma, that doesn't mean you should blindly trust them. Surely you told them that. Surely you told them that, you know, showing an amount of courtesy to be like, hey, you know, I'm not willing to show evidence for my claims, but hey, just take it with a grain of salt. Surely you said that, right?
Surprisingly enough, I'm not a social media person. I don't do a lot of I just use social media just so I can get my fucking art and work out there. I don't talk to people as often as I do. I have like a very minimal social circle. I kind of just keep to myself. Gee, I fucking wonder why. I wonder why.
Nobody
I
else
just want to stay in my own
knows.
level. I just want to do my own fucking thing. But no, people just gotta fucking stir the fucking pot. Bitch, don't come into my kitchen starting shit if you don't want to get your ass blasted out of here. I genuinely feel sorry for the people who know these people. They're not your pals. They're not good partners. This could have been you. This will be you.
This could be. It will be you.
I'm not trying to ruin friendships here. But
Socially isolate them on behalf of me, please.
And be like, oh, I wouldn't hurt you the way I've hurt this person. No. Like, I feel bad for them.
Not a part of the ACC though, yeah,
I
true.
fear for their safety. I fear for their well-being. Because this can happen to you. Because I don't think any of these people see the people in their lives as anything but just ammunition. As people who they can just throw away to the wolves and just act like, oh, I didn't do anything. It's your fault for trusting me. Like, I think some of these individuals are an actual danger to society. I'm not
Actual
trying to,
danger to society. They gossiped about me.
Under the radar for so long.
This is like how Catfuls talks about fucking kiwi farms, dude.
I feel bad. I would feel bad if this happened to anyone else. But it has happened to other people. This community, for as small as it was small, but it was feisty. Jesus Christ. These people are internally online. They need to go outside. And this is coming from someone who was a hermit crab for a short period of time in their life.
Short period of time. Surely not. It's not ongoing, right?
I am absolutely.
Has this happened to you?
I don't know if I'm making any sense at this point. I don't know if this is medication, trying to heal from the sickness. I don't know if it's me dissociating. I genuinely don't know how to feel. But I'm proud. I'm proud of myself for
I forgive myself.
finding better people in my life. I'm proud of my partner for sticking by through all this. I'm proud that we got this shit done. Fucking 17 hours, man. I want to be the person.
17 hours? It's not 17 hours, motherfucker.
I want to be the person who just exists, who just does what they like, who just tries to make an impact.
This is you're retreading. You're retreading old
You are more than
shit.
things that happen to you. And the fact that a victim mentality little shit. I was afraid. I was causing people with trauma to look bad. I was afraid that I was over.
You unironically are. You unironically are.
I was the example of what people.
Because now everybody is is afraid a little bit more to talk about their personal issues because they are afraid of sounding like you. That's why. Yup. Your assumptions are correct.
Who are ableist, who don't take trauma survivors seriously. I thought I was that, but I'm not. If anything, the person who caused all this shit is.
You can't keep blaming me and everybody for everything wrong in your life.
Gotta blame somebody, otherwise it's all my fault. Fuck that.
And that's something I'll never understand. This is public knowledge. I want to make this clear. This is public knowledge. He has made this public knowledge. He is a survivor of attempted murder. And not...
I'm pretty sure you censored that, did you not? What the fuck? She's talking about Donnie, by the way. What the fuck are you talking about? Dude.
Many people...
I think?
There aren't many people out there who survived a murder attempt. And I will never understand that. I will never...
But he's not a victim anymore because you deemed it so. He is now the abuser.
And they just went on to create more and more stories. Went on to fake shit, even.
You?
And just play this perpetual cycle of victim.
You?
Dog, You've already gone through something that's super rare. I don't understand why you want to continue.
Super rare? She says that it's like a fucking Pokemon card! Oh my god! You went through something super rare! Wow, super rare! Jumping Jehophasats or whatever the fuck. That's a rare piece! Dude, fuck off.
More and more trauma. It's surreal that I went through all the shit that I went through. I totally understand strangers not believing it, but it did happen, unfortunately.
I don't believe it. Not because of what you went through is so exceptional. It actually isn't. It sounds like you just had like a like the bog standard, like, you know, troubled childhood or some shit. It's because you're like a liar. That's why I don't believe you, because you're a fucking liar. You have said multiple, you have accused and made multiple claims about people in this fucking video, and not only did you not supply evidence, but even the evidence you did supply, it shows that you're fucking lying.
To be an advocate for things, to make art.
And you're clearly clipping the context too.
But no, you sit in your fucking house all day, cry online, and attempt to ruin people's fucking lives.
That's this video.
Actual pathetic behavior. I may be a fucking loser. I may be a fucking unemployed loser who copes by drinking, but Jesus Christ, I will never do the shit you're doing. You're worth more.
You did in this video.
That is your life.
You did in this video. You did in this video. You did in this video. Doodletones is punching the air right now, yeah. She's like, I wish I could make my fucking 30-hour response to this fucking slander.
That is your backstory. That is your trauma. I want you to take those disgusting, awful things. I want you to take that and turn it into something that you're proud of.
What?
And turn it into something that you're proud of.
Speak into the fucking mic. You fucking ape.
Get up in the morning and wake up day after day. Even if you're sitting there doing nothing. Even if you're sitting there feeling like you are not productive. You woke up. You woke up. You're still here. I'm not going to pretend or act like living is fun. That it's all rainbows and stuff.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Uh-huh.
That is drinking, and then I'm gonna take a fucking nap after.
Uh-huh. You're wrapping it up, right?
11 weeks later. Take care.
Good fucking lord, bro. Bro, wholesome Chungus community. Wait, this isn't accurate. Where's his bruises?
Reading, writing, recording, and constantly misjudging.
Oh my god, now this guy fucking rambles. Oh my god.
I never really knew how big this all really was until it was just staring me in the face. Before I'd met Deed, I wasn't satisfied.
What the fuck is this music playing?
Happier than I used to be. I wasn't self-deprecating anymore, but something was still missing, and I started to get the feeling that I wasn't being treated like how I should have been. You guys remember Individual A?
Wait, what?
Self-deprecating anymore, but something was still missing, and I started to get the feeling that I wasn't being treated like how I should have been. You guys remember Individual A, the person I was in a relationship with for a couple of days? Well, when they would constantly express how they were hurt by the reasons as to why we broke up, which I will keep private for everyone's sake, I, only once, expressed my own feelings. A mutual friend of ours came to me and let me know that they thought I was making things about myself, they being Individual A, to clarify. I think that was the first time I thought to myself, I do not deserve to be treated like that. Then I met Dee. I met someone who would listen to me, actively wanted to spend time with me, respected me, and like, I was so careful.
Then I met Deed, someone who made everything about her, so I didn't need to worry about feeling guilty about what person A said to me, because, you know, now I don't even have any room to talk.
After the last 2 relationships, I wanted to be sure. I wanted to know I was falling in love with Deed. And then I did. We talked every day. We shared our pain, our love, our joy, our grief. We moved in together, got illegally evicted together, worked together, illegally lost our jobs together, got cats together. Thankfully, the cats follow the law. Me and Deed have not been perfect to each other. We have fought. We've had bad fights, and I can tell you there were moments where I treated her like shit. I'm not gonna pretend like I deserve to have Deed in my life.
It's just. I mean, the way they say it is like you might be able to reasonably say it's like a typical lovers quarrel. You know, like not every couple is like fucking sunshine and rainbows, but like it's Deed and Silver. Okay, there's some fucked shit going on there.
Left me in the dust in our first year of dating, and I wouldn't have blamed her. But she didn't. She stuck by me because she loved me. She respected me and knew I could do better. And then I did. I noticed in my life, after I got out of high school, way before I had met Deed, I realized I could be doing better. When I got out of high school, I stopped being so filled with unearned pride and got better. When I partook in my first commentary where I lambasted someone for having video game opinions I didn't like, I stopped judging people for that shit and got better. When I got out of the psych ward for nearly stepping on some train tracks and letting Thomas do me in, I stopped belittling myself like that was going to—
What the fuck are you talking about? What?
When I got out of the psych ward for nearly stepping on some train tracks and letting Thomas do me in, I stopped belittling myself.
He was gonna fucking Terry Davis himself? What the fuck, dude? God.
Going to fix all of my problems for me and got better. And when I finally realized how little my supposed friends actually gave a shit about me, how much they hated the person I loved most, and how little I was doing to actually support them.
Oh my god, I don't fucking care. Your fucking trauma is not unique. Everyone's gone through fucking shit. Everyone's gone through shit, bro. Holy fuck. This is why I'm so fucking mean, because it's just like, dude, you're fucking sympathy baiting. That is what this is. I do not fucking give a shit about your fucking cool ass fucked up backstory. I don't fucking care. Holy fucking shit, dude. Stay on fucking topic. Jesus. If you're gonna mention it, just mention it. Mention it. It's like the fucking underlining of this entire video. It's like constant reminder. It's like, hey, I have a fucked up backstory, bruh. Like, I don't fucking care, bro. I don't fucking give a shit. Your trauma is not exclusive. Everyone has fucked up shit. Everyone goes through fucked up shit. Move the fuck on.
Really validated how she wasn't crazy, how these people were monsters, and I got better.
You're getting E.
And I don't plan
coli.
on stopping that anytime soon. Beyond anyone else deserving that, beyond the people I've hurt deserving that, beyond my friends deserving that,
Not gonna
beyond
name
my
them.
life deserving that. I deserve that. And I don't know how in the hell anybody can think otherwise of themselves in that regard. You get one life, one chance to leave whatever kind of mark on the world you want.
Got
and I'll
one
be damned
chance
if I'm on my deathbed at 90,
not
only
make
feeling
you
regret.
lose control.
I deserve to be proud of myself at the end of everything.
I
Or at the
forgot
very
the
least,
lyrics.
give myself things to feel proud about. And you know what I hate? The fact that so few people in the SlideShow commentary community seems to get any of this. These fucks are bitter. Whether it's because they
But
can't
I
handle
get it.
actually
Sweeps
taking
for
accountability for the shit they
pedophile.
did, or
Sweeps
they
for
can't live beyond the idea
predator.
of them being the
Child
victim. People in this
predator.
community were some of the most vile, dreadful, heinous people I've met, and that's not even
You, again, do not give a fuck. When your wife told you that Avi had apparently sexually harassed her to the point of her like fucking about to seppuku or some shit, you decided to be friends, continue to be friends with Avi behind her fucking back. And quite frankly, I think that says a lot about you. Even though her story is complete fucking bullshit, right? She's telling you that this is a line she's drawing in the relationship, and you fucking crossed it. Not giving a single fuck. Okay? That's one thing. And normally that would be like, okay, you know, like I could see being in a situation where it's like, babe, this is complete bullshit. You did not go through this. I'm going to be fucking dead ass with you. I can understand, you know, still being friends with Avi behind her back, because you yourself believe the allegations were bullshit. But then there's the fucking George shit. Then there's that. And you know what? Person A sounds like they were fucking right about you. Because the only thing you fucking cared about, again, was your dumb fuck social standing with this shitter community. You do not fucking give a fuck, bro. You are actually... I mean, I was going to say you are just as self-absorbed as Deed. No, actually, I think Deed has you beat on that, honestly. But you still suck. You still suck.
Considering that some of them were pedophiles. I hate that I was a part of this. More than anyone else,
No,
I
you
think,
don't.
too. Because while I wasn't as affected as
You hate it. You hate it now because it's inconvenient. That's why you hate it now. You were fine rolling around in this fucking pig shit with a fucking smile on your face up until it was socially inconvenient. You sat there and you were there to support Leo when he came out about George until it was socially inconvenient. You wanted to continue being friends with Avi until it was socially inconvenient. You're a fucking coward.
Or Chuli, or Autumn, or Saf were. You know what I was? I was loved. I was respected.
I was loved.
In the SCC. As a commentator.
I got the Reddit gold.
The garbage, piss-stained community decided I should get a trophy for being a garbage, piss-stained person. And I get to live with that. I'm not going to sit and pretend that my decisions were not my own. The fact of the matter is, I
do not bring Chuli into this.
Especially,
do not bring Chuli into this because you left her in the fucking dark about all this fucking shit. Because I feel like I don't know about Silver, but I think Deed knew. I think Deed knew fucking Chuli would have fucking gotten this fucking gotten the whiff of bullshittery and like fucking called it out.
DC's members. I was close with the big dogs, and I chose to be. I put out some of the same nasty fumes, exhibited the same
I was close to the big dogs, dude. I pointing that out because it seems like you subconsciously held some pride in that. Again, you're just confirming my fucking beliefs about you, bro. You liked the attention, you liked all that fucking shit until it was inconvenient.
That these people did, I feel disgusted watching my own work. Not because they're commentaries, but because they're mine. I poured blood, sweat, and tears into tearing others down, and nobody forced me to. They just clapped and told me I was good at it. Just another clown performing in the circus. I'm gonna spend years washing the makeup off, but you know what? I'm out of it. And I got out right before it all crumbled. I'm still getting better, even when I do things that make myself worse. Caden can't say that. Blaze can't say that. Ray can't say that. Musha can't. Donnie can't. Key can't. Avi can't. A couple of my exes can't. All they can do is fling shit. Get angry at my wife because she rightfully pulled me away from a community that was damning
voluntarily just chose to live with Deed. Yeah,
the flame was carried by a handful of people within the Cloud Palace because their precious silver was being taken away.
A little bit ironic.
Earlier, I said that I stopped talking to these people because of me. Then I made that decision. But when we were showing this video to those who helped us make this, to the voice actors, one person put it in a way that I like a lot more. I didn't leave because of me. I left because of you. It was all of your guys' choices to not respect me, to not respect my partner, to not reach out.
Actually, you left because, you know, you wanted the fucking rot hole that was your fucking wife more than like apparently you just valued, I guess, whatever the fuck. You know what, maybe there is like some like psychological fucking like manipulation thing going on, you know. I'm gonna start my own little fucking conspiracies about this fucking couple. I'm gonna start my own fucking gossip thread about these fucking people, okay? I think much like how cults take advantage of vulnerable people, I think Deed knows how to fucking how to pull your fucking strings and know how to keep you fucking dumb and fucking subservient. I think she knows exactly how to tell you, it's like, you were wronged, you were victimized by these people, you know, like these people wanted you to be away from me, and that's abusive. That's abusive, Silver. Or some fucking shit. Like, those tactics work for a fucking reason. There's a reason why, like, most cults go down that fucking road. That's why they use those manipulation tactics. Because they fucking work.
To not ask questions, to make excuse after excuse after excuse, to excuse predators and pedophiles, to stifle creation. I fucking hate you people. The amount of forgiveness I have for any of you is so fucking slim. And that's only because your participation in this thread, this dog shit, sadistic thread, that has a level of hatred that I think fucking Am would tell you guys to chill with, is in of itself minimal. I hope some of you motherfuckers get hurt. Seriously fucking hurt.
Really? Dude, I get it, like... So, dude, they just have no coordination. Like, Deed literally, like... I mean, well, Deed is a fucking schizo. She went from, like, all over to, like, you people should die, but, like, I hope you get better one day, and blah, 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 whatever pretentious fucking, like, fake nice bullshit that I fucking could fit in this fucking schizo rant. The schizo ramble. And then he goes to, like, you people should hurt. You people should hurt. You should be killed. Evil. You people should be raped or something.
I hope you guys know pain better than I know it. Better than even Deed knows it. And I hope it follows
I hope you know it. Okay, I hope you know pain better than Deed knows it. Deed is alleging that she went through rape. Are you wishing these people get raped? Are you wishing these people got raped? Interesting. What a weird thing to imply there, buddy. I don't know. I'm not even being serious about it.
Everywhere. The guilt that I feel for participating in the SEC, for the shit that I did,
I
hope you feel it.
There is not a guilty bone in your fucking body, dude. There is not a guilty bone in your fucking body. Not a guilty bone in your fucking body. I don't know, behind the scenes shit, I guaranteed, I guaranteed Rin, Safi, and Autumn, and whoever else was involved in this fucking shit fest, did not get an apology for having their shit weaponized, for having their time fucking wasted, for being lied to, and fucking manipulated. I bet they didn't get any fucking apology. I think I heard fucking Deed blocked Rin, I think that was confirmed. Or either Safi. I don't know. Deed blocked one of them. And I think that says a lot. I think that says a lot about the lack of fucking guilt and remorse that they fucking have.
10 times as much. And when you pass, I hope that the way
Ironically enough, because she pointed it out, because I think Deed pointed it out. No, I think Rin, he pointed it out. Fucking that, like, the blocking says a lot about your lack of accountability. It's like, okay, well, if that's the standard that we're going with, yeah, what does that say? You blocking the people that you should be apologizing to right fucking now. What does that say?
Pushes you through the goddamn clouds and sends you to hell before you can even see the gates.
And the schizophile doesn't mean it's legitimate sympathetic.
I'm beyond sorry that Deed had to go through all of this.
I got a paper cut.
I'm even more sorry that I wasn't supportive of her the entire way through. Truthfully, a lot of these thoughts, this anger that I have, I can't help but feel towards myself. When David Grimm's video on the Ray document came out, and he called me a victim of Ray's abuse, as in an actual victim, not the people playing pretend in it, I felt like he was wrong. Beyond having a tough—
What the fuck are you talking? Who the fuck convinced you of that, Deed? Ray was spreading a rumor that you were like some kind of sex pest. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, you're more of a victim than fucking Deed is in consideration with the Ray shit. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? What the fuck? Who the fuck convinced you of that, bro? What the fuck?
Time calling myself that when I know people like Leo, Saf, Autumn, Deed, and others who exist who Ray have hurt far more than she ever did me. It's also hard to feel like I don't deserve what she put me through. I don't believe I was abusive, but I also don't feel like the things Ray was saying didn't have truth sprinkled in there. I wasn't good. I sucked. I treated myself like shit, the people around me like shit. To have all my good name besmirched falsely out of being called an abuser? I definitely don't agree with it, but I can see why it happened. Even so, I still want to—
What?
Even beyond that, more than that, I am better than I was. And I hope to be better than I am now.
I'm so fucking
I will not let this community be a strong part of my life.
Okay.
I am Michael. I am practically Silver. I am a content creator, a streamer, a guy who fucking loves Kingdom Hearts like a dragon, Sonic, Hollow Knight. My autism is unbound and out of control, and I fucking love my wife, my partner, Deed Pettigrew, more than any other feeling I've ever had or ever will have towards anything ever. To anyone watching this who partook in that thread, you failed. I'm still with her. I love her more than ever. And at the risk of being cheated—
We'll see about that, dude.
Referencing a popular show from the 2010s about lesbian space rocks, I feel as though we are, in fact,
fucking
stronger than
corny.
you.
Is it over? Can I pee now? Oh my god, just end the fucking video! Thank God. All right, bye. I need to fucking pee. I'll be right back though. Fuck me. Holy shit. Unless, is there anything at the end credits? Nope, there's nothing. Okay. Fuck me.
This does not mama the meat.